I took a stick of butter off the dinner service cart and I put it in my mouth and then I worked the ring off of my friend's finger.
I'm sorry.
What?
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 I'm gonna need another.
I'm sitting right next to her.
No one said the ring was stuck. First of all,
I just assumed it was stuck. I was discreet.
Were you?
with a stick
yes.
of butter in your mouth.
This escalated really quickly.
This is a wild move.
Hello and welcome to another One Shot or Not. We are Filthy Lot, and today we're going to play a very special game. We're recording in Richmond, BC. We want to acknowledge the privilege that it is to work, play, and create on the traditional territories of the Musqueam Nation. Today's game, very special to me. We are doing a modified version of a game we played last November when we flew the skies as the Night Witches. This time, we've popped forward decades. It's 1969. The US has landed a man on the moon. Women's rights are we're still working on it. We're working on it. They instituted a draft lottery to the Vietnam War. They also began troop withdrawals later that year. Nixon's president. The Stonewall riot takes place. Chicago 8 are on trial. The Beatles give their last public performance. The Boeing 747, new this year. Charles Manson, Woodstock. And Sam the Falcon Wilson is introduced in Captain America as the first African-American superhero. And that's where we meet these ladies in an apartment in New York, full of all of their stuff. Newspapers with some of these clippings and info, maybe some magazines, maybe some comic books. And their stockings and their supplies to get ready for the day as flight attendants all around your apartment. All right, ladies. They might just be letting women into universities in your area. But who are you? Let's start over here and meet Lauren's character.
Hello, my name is Gisela Hancock. I just graduated out of school studying beautician, but I'm known to be quite athletic. I live with these lovely ladies. The apartment is mine, gifted to me by a wealthy benefactor, but I'm not going to talk about them right now. The point is, it's over. Moving on.
Sitting next. Oh, wait. Also, because we're doing a modified version of Night Witches, Sky Witches, we're still using the actual character sheets from Night Witches. So you've got a bird assigned to you.
That's right.
And what is a little bit about ravens?
Ravens, they are crafty and smart, and they're known to pick up a lot of stuff. They have a shocking little respect for personal property.
That is true. And we've changed a little bit of the way things work. In our modified version today, you're an athlete. So all of our ladies, they went to college, they're educated, they've got many languages under their belt and all sorts of skills and abilities. As an athlete, you've got a bonus to guts.
That's right.
In Night Witches, and in our version of Sky Witches, everybody has the 3 skills. Or the 3 attributes of your character, stats. You've got guts, luck, and skill. Our 2 athletes will have a bonus to guts, minus to skill checks, when it's skill is involved. And everybody is luck neutral, except for chat, and you can help us out there. Look out for that Twitch redemption. Okay, sitting next to our good friend Gisela is...
My name is Jenny Clark, and I'm very bookish. I studied art and art history and classical literature, and I like to collect antique books, and they're all arranged immaculately on my side of the room. Just to help my parents get by, I thought it would be interesting to see some of the places that I've seen written about. So I became a flight attendant. I am a neat freak, and I'm terrified of men, but I'm very curious. And I am the group's owl. Owls are by nature very curious, very inquisitive, particularly at night, and that's when I swoop in and I make my kill.
Predators. You share a room with another one of the ladies of this teeny tiny little New York apartment.
Hi, I'm Bobby O'Reilly. I'm playing a pigeon today, which means I'm scrappy, I'm resourceful, I'm not afraid to get a little dirty. I grew up in upstate New York with my family, big Irish Catholic family. Got 2 older brothers. They're great, Gerard and Richard. They unfortunately are in the draft, so they've just been drafted to Vietnam, so they're kind of, oh no. So I decided to go to flight attendant school to learn how to be a flight attendant, to take care of my family a little bit, especially my mom. See, I was a figure skater, I did quite well, but I didn't quite make the U.S. team, and I kind of blew my scholarship to go for college for that, so I just took some general studies. We don't really like to talk about it at family dinners. But I'm an athlete. I am definitely scrappy. I scrounge well, and I'm always here for a good time.
And the final lady rounding out this little apartment here.
My name is Rosemary Christensen, and I was raised by my granddad and my grandmother, who are Norwegian, and they always wanted me to be a film and a skate star like Sonia Henney. My grandmother took me to acting classes and everything, but I love science. That's my passion. Science and physics and astronomy, just like my grandfather.
And he's actually a pretty famous astrophysicist.
Yes, he is. He's like one of the top in his field. He's even worked for the government.
And here hanging out in your little apartment, you ladies have been approached by someone previously. She just called herself Jane, and she's gonna meet up with you again today, because when you go to work today, you are actually going to board the plane to Moscow, and you have been assigned a non-optional participation mission for the CIA. You're gonna be spies! Okay, so you know that information before you leave today. You're getting ready. What's going on for you?
I'm definitely packing a bag of everything I think I'm gonna need. So like flashlight, snacks, cigarettes, a lighter, various types of tape.
Storming around the apartment being, who took my compact? I need that to powder my nose. And you're gonna need it, sure. But we have to pack these things now, ladies, so we have it for the trip.
Okay, but what does a compact look like? Because I've seen like 6 compacts around here. I don't know.
It's
I
the
just
one
grabbed the one that's
with
closest
the
to me.
silver and Lolique lid.
Why don't we just have one person pack one thing we need for everyone?
This is what I don't understand. Why things are not clearly labeled when we live in a close, confined...
Who's gonna
If we
tell
had
us
one
the
of everything, we
labels?
wouldn't need that.
I still have my hair in a towel. I like have half my makeup on. I'm just like not quite ready, like running around. It's like the more important than your compact. I can't find my uniform anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. And we got it
Right here on the back. I close the back of the bedroom door, and it's just there, and I've ironed and pressed it.
God, why didn't you tell me? Thank you.
Like, how big is this place that you couldn't see it?
Listen, I got a lot going on, okay? I'm a busy woman. Can't find everything. Somebody make me a drink.
That is the best idea you've had.
Thanks.
And you picked up some mail, and each of you had letters addressed to you. So you opened them up, you've been through them. Do you want to share? Is anyone excited to see what someone else might have received?
I'm always interested a little bit in what Gisela has because she's so mysterious. So I'm just like hoping like one day to get her nice and look it up so I can hear more stories about her.
I ferociously rip open the letters, read them quietly, and then I just silently get up, go to the bathroom, and just hear the flushing of the toilet, and I walk out with the letters.
Okay. First of all, you're gonna clog the toilet again, and I'm not calling our landlord. He's the worst.
Don't worry, we're strong and capable women. We'll figure it out.
Everyone knows it's just letters from my parents, so I just like leaf through my magazine and try to act like I'm not eavesdropping.
Yeah, I'm looking at my letters, but I'm doing it in the corner, and I'm just like kind of like laughing and yeah. It's good to my just family.
You actually have a letter from your grandmother with some news. And it's no news.
Indeed. I mean, my grandmother's always says the same thing. Get your hair done.
Oh, she can fix you up real nice.
That's the only thing she says. It's not like how things doing. I don't know how she's doing without my granddad there.
Well, clearly she's obsessing over you. So.
Well, I haven't heard from him in a while. It's not like him.
You should tell her that you have very square ends to your hair, not a split end inside.
You're so sweet.
It's that olive oil.
We'll do a nice makeover, and then we'll take a nice picture. We'll get that developed, and we'll send it to your grandma. And you'll have nothing to worry about. You'll grab a husband, and that's all she's looking for.
Yeah, you might have the best hair here. I don't know what she's
Oh
talking
my
about.
God. She always
Wild.
wanted me to be a film star, but I can't act worth shit. So that's that.
Oh, well, being a steward is kind of like acting. We have to pretend like we're interested in all these stinky men.
That is so
And that we
cute.
don't want to burn the whole thing down.
Yeah.
Sometimes I give them way too much booze, and then they just fall asleep.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
That's a good idea.
Night night.
Yeah.
Booze
Yeah.
is much less conspicuous than the prescriptions that I've been.
Okay, that's a little bit more.
What?
Dramamine, baby.
Dramamine's okay.
I gotta get me some of those. You've been snoring like crazy. Let me just tell you, you've been snoring so loud I can't sleep.
It's my deviated septum.
yeah,
I thought you said
deviated.
snorting.
Oh.
No.
At least I don't snore when I'm awake, okay?
Okay.
Or maybe I should start listening to you lot.
Ah, here's
Jenny.
the compact. It's right here the whole time.
We only need one, like I said, one of everything.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
feel packed, ladies?
Sure. It's just like a mess. Like I
A lot
just.
to unpack here.
I have very carefully packed the makeup bag for all of us with extras and everybody's individual brushes. They're ready to go, and a neat little suitcase.
I have just crammed everything. Do we have like airline approved
Yep.
little things? It is bursting at the seams. Like there is so much stuff in it.
And they wheel and they pull behind you at just the right height.
Yeah.
And everyone can see your butt and your cute skirt walking behind. Yeah.
Yeah, everything gives you stress. The air gives you stress. You're a stress lady.
I gotta make a list. Nylons, camera, gun, knife.
Got what?
No.
Are you?
Not that. Wait.
Don't worry about it.
Nylons for everyone?
We'll bring nail files.
Oh, yeah.
Very inconspicuous.
You'd be amazed at what you can accomplish with a nail file in a pinch.
Compass.
And as the nerves are setting in and you start to talk about some of the other things that you wish you could have packed, you head downstairs. Your cute little apartment, provided to you by this mysterious benefactor who often sends money in those envelopes, might have been some in there again, has provided you with a space. It's not perfect, but it's New York, baby. So who cares, right? The bunch of you, as you head downstairs, you're headed into a bagel shop. Your restaurant is above, or your apartment is above a restaurant, and you can smell the bagels, but as you head downstairs, it's really quiet. Everyone roll your first day move as an eyeball. So in this game, we always roll 2d6. And much like Night Witches, the odds are stacked against these ladies for many reasons. In this case, we're going to use the same rules. So 2d6, 10 and above, a success. 6 or less, failure. And it usually means trouble. And in the 7 to 9 range, it's success at a price. Something else is going to come your way. Ladies, what'd you roll for your eyeball?
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
3.
Okay. All right. So as you head in, the place smells like the bagels you remember at Shelley's. Shelley's not there. In fact, there's no one else in there. But you recognize Jane. She's sitting all by herself with a coffee and a bagel.
Jane, we weren't expecting to run into you here.
Hi. You're not Shelly.
You gals look great.
Would it be imprudent to ask for my usual plain butter bagel on whole wheat?
I think you should just hop the counter and get it yourself.
You know how I get.
Grab me and everything. Lots of cream cheese.
Can I come back?
Fold up the counter and just like very inconspicuously try to grab.
You all are flying to Moscow today.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do something for your government today.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get back, some things are forgiven.
How do we have your guarantee that things will be forgiven?
Well, you guys have to trust me. Come on, us girls stick together. I might work for the CIA, but I know what it's like. Be a young lady, out and about town, living in New York, you know, with a politician giving you money on the side and money for your parents and your family, and maybe someone's missing fiance. How clean are those fingernails, gals?
They're immaculate.
They're clean.
They're
Yeah.
immaculate.
Scrubbed them good.
So good. So
Message received. All right, you don't have to be critical about my nails. I know I have
use
a problem.
detail.
Okay. I have a package for you.
She's wearing pants.
Which
Love
slides
mail.
across the table to you.
I love
And
mail.
inside of this nondescript manila envelope, a small camera for each of you. Teeny tiny. She shows you how it works. Snaps the first picture of the four of you.
Look at this fantastic new technology.
I think I blinked.
you'll have to wait 2 to
You're
4
looking?
weeks to find out.
For some documents.
What kind of documents?
Somebody get a pen so I'm gonna write this down.
You're gonna remember it because you can't take any of this. You
Uh-huh. That's right.
guys are gonna be great spies. So you're gonna be on this flight. You're gonna be charming.
We always
Like
are.
you paid to be.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be delightful. You're gonna be so witty and delightful. So lovely. They're gonna invite you to a party tonight. Flight's about 9.5 hours to Moscow from New York.
So what time are we gonna get to the party?
They're gonna take you right there, probably. Like it's time to change, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. I think you're gonna play it by ear.
It's gonna be a pretty late night party or a very early morning party.
We'll take sleeping and shift on the plane.
So you're gonna
We'll
get
be
there.
rested.
You're gonna go to the party. A couple of cosmonauts are gonna be there.
Oh.
Couple of what now?
Those
Cosmonauts.
really sexy scientist guys that go to space.
The Ruski version.
They got a couple of handlers with them. They're transporting some really important documents that the government would like to get some eyes on.
Why are they trying to take the documents to space?
I'm gonna talk to this side of the table. So, when you're there, you're gonna find stuff from their briefcases. And you're gonna take some photos.
So you don't want the photos themselves. You just want the pictures of
No,
the
she
photos.
wants
You
the photos.
She wants
the
sorry.
photographs.
Oh, okay, you want the photographs, but not the
I was
documents.
playing dumb. You're actually dumb.
You're gonna leave the documents there and like you're gonna pretend like you were never there. Right, ladies?
Oh, I can do that. I leave no trace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shh.
You gonna take some pictures?
Try to impress them nicely.
Okay. You can take some pictures.
How are you going
You're gonna
to?
bring it back, those cameras, and the government's gonna thank you.
How many pictures do we have on the roll?
Enough?
Is this a 14 or
I got another thing for you to do on the
do
side.
these have film in them?
Do we know what Listen, I'm just worried that I'm going to take pictures of documents I don't know because I don't really read Russian very well.
Inference can infer they're probably gonna have some sort of a seal
Read my stuff.
on them, and
It's not
then
a seal.
it's
What
gonna
you're
say-
looking for is anything with the word on it. Almaz.
Almaz.
A-L-M-A-Z.
Is Alma spelled in English or
like my
in
alma
Russian?
mater. Like your alma mater, like almas.
You, sp-
Almas.
you read Russian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank
Ladies,
God.
they're going to be diagrams, specs. They're going to be technical drawings. Do you know what a satellite is?
I do. I've heard of that. I read that in a magazine.
You ever seen a satellite with a gun?
No.
Because that's what they're building.
You could point that at anywhere. It flies
You're
around
gonna
the
take some
globe.
photos of it for me. And you're gonna bring your camera back.
The plans, or are we actually gonna see a space gun?
Cute kid. So when you get there, I got another thing for you to do. You're on this flight with a whole bunch of really important people. They've asked for you specifically because we asked them to ask for you specifically. You're the flight attendants. There's someone else on this flight. I got a little packet for you. And I want you to take this separate one. She passes you another one, it's an envelope. There's gonna be another envelope like this in someone's briefcase on the flight. I want you to trade this out. No questions asked. And don't look at anything in there. And don't look at what he's carrying. And I want you to burn whatever he's got.
Will this person be on the
Look at it before we burn it?
You're not gonna read anything in here.
Okay, and how am I going to know which gentleman to? What is his briefcase like? Most people would just have
You're
a
going to
black-
be looking at
You're
his
talking about on the
briefcase.
return or on the departing flight?
I'm thinking
Richard Miller.
Richard, good name.
Dick Miller.
Good old Dick Miller.
Okay. Ladies, you're gonna see the manifest for this flight. You'll recognize Richard's name on there. You're
We'll
gonna
know
break
his
into
seat number.
briefcase,
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna trade this envelope out. And that's gonna be the end of that. This is a secondary mission. It's a favor for me.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is, of course,
Space gun.
Space Gun. Alma's.
And how are you going to keep us? If they capture us, they're going to know we came from you. They're going to know we came from the CIA. So how are you going to keep us safe? Can you give us any weapons?
The CIA, do you think they don't cover their tracks?
I don't think you're gonna need to worry about it because if they catch you, it won't matter.
Okay.
If they catch us, will you still look after our business in fulfillment of the contract?
This
I
is.
think your friend's okay.
If they catch us, are you going to save us?
Go ahead.
This might be an imprudent question, but is there going to be some sort of financial incentive for us on the other side of this? I have to ask.
I mean, maybe there'll be jobs in it for you. We'll see. I think if you come back with the photos and it goes really well, maybe we talk about something else.
I would love to be a secretary for the CIA.
No
Get to see all the business without actually being in the business. You
Ladies, I
just
think
sit
we're
in
going to be late, and your government has arranged for a ride.
You don't even have
Get
time
the
to get bagel?
Hop over the counter.
I got a whole wheat and everything.
You guys turn around to deal with bagels, and when you look back, she's gone.
Oh my God, she's so.
And there is a nondescript-looking vehicle outside that will fit the four of you and your luggage.
And how many
Oh,
bagels?
Absolutely. Why not?
Maybe I'll pick one up at Moscow.
That.
Oh, man.
Do you guys have any questions as players for me before we go?
Probably.
Is there anything you missed in that conversation that you want me to clarify?
Nope, I think we're good.
Take pictures of the documents at the party. The cosmonauts will have it. Documents layered with almaz. Swap out the envelope with the held
the
by
other
Richard. Yeah, with the other envelope with held by Richard Miller in his briefcase.
And burn it.
I'm just picturing Sputnik, like the original sphere with the 3 prongs, with just like a really stupid Nerf gun on top. And that's exactly what
That's
I'm.
all you can see in your mind. Okay. And some redemptions from chat through this. So I have Papers, Please, which gives me the opportunity to cause you trouble.
Oh, chat.
Who did that?
You've
Oh,
also
me?
got one round trip, which is going to give you +1 on a roll. It gives you luck. +1 luck. And you've got a second one in your pool. This is shared.
Great.
Awesome.
So you can add one to try to push your roll into the success range.
Can we
there's
add
2.
those after we rolled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can only use a +1 per roll. Okay.
Can't double it.
Okay.
This is your luck.
Well,
Lucky.
ladies,
Mhm.
this is definitely gonna be an interesting flight.
Are we ever gonna even come back here? This is This is crazy.
Don't think about it like
If
that.
we're not gonna come back, I want to grab a couple more books.
No, I don't think that we're gonna get a chance to read them.
I don't think we have a choice.
Sentimental.
They start honking outside.
Okay, we gotta go. All right. I just grabbed I'm like horking my bagel down and seeds everywhere.
Bobby, you're gonna
Coffee.
Get in the car. I'll fix your makeup. Let's go.
Okay, they race you to the airport, where the first thing that you need to do is meet up with your boss. No one likes her.
Classic.
So you roll up to JFK. Nice. Yeah, Murdoch. Yeah. Your supervisor, Betty Smith. She's 29, so she's just aged out of being able to be a flight attendant for Pan Am.
She's so old.
Jesus.
She's such a sweet old lady.
Right?
If I ever get that old, kill me.
And she's looking at you ladies coming down, racing, late, like usual. And you gotta weigh in. Because your flight attendant requirements be 21 to 27 years old, 5'2" to 5'9", weigh no more than 135 pounds. This is all fucking true. You're unmarried, you don't have children, you're attractive with no blemishes, and the worst part, you have a pleasant personality. Look at those smiles. And she looks at you all and she's like, ding, smiles, right? Everybody's ready. Oh, you've been selected for such a special flight. And I don't get on the scale.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I pull my bagel out of my bra and just decide if it's gonna weigh more inside me or more outside. And I'll just like place it really delicately on top of my suit.
All my rings.
So she weighs you first as you're.
I'm definitely the youngest here.
Yeah. And I don't know. She's like pushing the thing and she's like, so who picked you?
Who what?
Well, I don't know. It just showed up on the, on the manifest. It was gonna be you for again.
Oh yeah. Well yeah. I just.
Is it the captain?
Well yeah. He's.
Oh.
Oh.
So, the
no.
captain.
It's.
I get it. Okay. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. If you're gonna be that kind of.
Yeah, if you have lifelines like yours.
She takes the next one.
I'll jump in. All right. Hey. Wake me up.
Bobby, we had words last time about this.
I'm very hungry in the morning, and so I always eat a nice bagel before in the morning, so it's just weighing me down a little bit, but it's not gonna add any extra poundage. Just,
I mean, the plane needs to take off though. Like, what if it can't? And like, what if it just crashed into the ocean? Someone had to have a couple bagels.
And
You
what
should
if
think about the passengers.
what if you had to get a new concealer? Concealer's got a black eye.
Okay, anyway, I think it's my turn. You're good.
You're gonna roll and act up.
That's great. That's my boss.
You couldn't wait to do that, Cheyenne. You were so excited.
7.
Okay, so 7 to 9, success, but a price. So she looks at you and she's just like, well, maybe to make up for it, I should search your suitcase. Just in case, there's something extra in there we could, lose.
You don't want to do that. Nothing's folded, and I'm not entirely.
I think you can step aside and Carl Hill can just dig through your things.
I come out of
And
the
she gives Carl the
washroom.
look that he's gonna touch every single one of your things.
I'm out of the washroom and I'm reapplying lipstick, and I go, "Sweetie, I got this new lipstick for you. Would you like to try it? I think this one would go really well for your palette." Just trying to move it along.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes.
Yeah. Can we just try it?
So you can roll reach out to her.
Okay.
Just try to reach
It's
out.
called Scarlet Vengeance.
Oh no. 3.
She's not into it, and she is not impressed. She heard a couple, couldn't quite make out what you were saying. And so she gets both of you on the scale. one at a time, obviously.
Oh, that's
But
really-
like, here we go. Go.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'd like to see you
you're
do
gonna
the
miss your
math.
flight. Maybe we should replace you. What if what if one of you didn't get to go?
That would end very badly for you. You know me. It's just a
The
fact
ca-
of the matter. So, you know, you don't
The
want to piss
captain
off
called for us,
Captain.
you know?
Captain, man.
Oh, come on. Us ladies, we gotta stick together. We're just working, trying to get to the end of our shift. That's all we're trying to do. You must feel the same way. I mean, you don't look tired, but you must be tired.
I mean, I'm always. Aren't we? Like, we got a lot going on.
I always, like, and by the end of the week, I could just, murder
Okay, so you're gonna
someone.
roll too. To try to convince her that she's not gonna try to replace one of you guys.
7.
Okay, so success.
Literally the highest I've ever rolled.
Success. In this case, she looks through. She's Carl search all of your bags.
No.
Carl touches everything, and Carl's got pizza hands.
No!
Wow.
Does he fold things the way I had them?
Oh no.
Does he take some panties?
Yeah.
Carl's a sniffer.
My makeup is all ruined. Somehow it went in there perfect, and it came out and it's all caked and flaky.
It smells like sauce.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
He better not get pizza fingers on my books.
Oh, baby, these were pizza fingers. Pizza bagel, pizza breakfast. He's got it all. You can see his face is greasy. It's pits in his beard, even though it's like real early in the morning.
Carl, get it together, man. Jesus. I'm gonna find a way.
I'm married.
How?
To what?
Somebody makes pizza.
Yeah.
Italians, I love the Italians.
Yeah.
Sounds good in my bag. It's like right now.
Ooh.
Do I owe the pleasure?
Oh yeah. One for the team. Do it.
You got us into this mess. Cancel.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Now the
Ladies
pizza
behave.
flakes are on your face
Always,
too.
Carl.
And you're already late for your flight, so you run.
Yeah, carrying our
Running,
bags.
trying to like stuff things back in my bag.
I'm like picking up the things that have hemorrhaged out of her case.
She's taken a bunch of your makeup.
Oh.
Oh.
That
stuff's
compact you love, that's missing.
It's expensive. That better be
Saggy
back
old
here
harpy.
when I get back.
Well, you better talk to these gals because there's no one else here but you running down the.
This is
I'll come
Airport.
back and grab her hand.
Yeah. That was a very
let's go.
expensive gift. Who does she think she is? Betty Smith.
Get your sugar daddy to buy you new.
No, that's done. There's not more of that.
Ah, well, you know, never say never. We could all use a couple extra bucks, you know, if you want to take one for the team.
Does Daddy have any friends?
Oh! Oh, yeah, run it.
You get to the end. All of the passengers are on board. So at the gate, they pass you the manifest. Notes for you. Academics, you're obviously able to peruse this real fast. You're looking for, Richard Miller on board? Indeed he is, along with his wife, Mary. You can tell that there's some designations giving to you from some information. The academics can work it out. Probably you filled the other ladies in.
Can I snoop their seat number?
Everyone's got weirdly assigned seats.
So
You're flying on a Boeing flight, but the capacity should be high. And instead, there's only about 30 people listed on this manifest. And they all have credentials. You can tell that Richard, some sort of government designation.
Really?
Okay. There's also James Baker. He is definitely some sort of government official, and you recognize the name of the assistant with him. Gisela? It's Barb Walker, who has sent secretarial information from the office that you know.
Really?
Really? You're not sure if she'd recognize you.
Barb Walker. That is interesting. I'm going to be avoiding that area.
Are there like class designations in this, or is it all just kind of the same?
everything's the same. It's weirdly all first class this flight. Everyone's important. Everyone's important. Robert Davis is on board. Retired military. You get the feeling from what you can read as you're scrambling onto the flight that that person might be an expert in aviation. There's just some extra info provided with all of them. Almost as though they wanted you guys and provided you with the information so that you can be scintillating conversationalists on board. John Hall, in his 60s, something, Securities and Exchange Commission, Wall Street, blah, blah, blah. Some of you know more about that kind of stuff than others. Business. Money. There's a couple in their 50s, William and Judith Thomas. They seem to be attaché, envoy maybe, diplomats, hard for you to tell, but something of that nature. And then there is designated to you, pulling at your attention, David Moore on board, security. You've never flown on a flight with someone with a gun that you know of. This person has a team with them. Each of these people have other assistants that round up to 30. So those are the key players plus their teams.
Strange. It's almost like they designed for us all to be on this flight.
And you get on board and frantically racing towards you. Where the hell have the four of you been? My entire event in Moscow is going to fall apart because 4 fucking stewardesses couldn't get their shit together to be on time for their goddamn job. Hi, I'm Nancy Adams, and it's very important to me that you get your shit together right now and maybe serve some drinks or something once we're in the air.
Yes, ma'am. Right away,
Speaking
ma'am.
of drinks, like a double.
I'm not drinking.
Trust me, Nancy. We're gonna get this all taken care of. We're here to work now. You have nothing to worry about.
I certainly hope so. I have so much to do, and I have so much to plan, and if this event doesn't go well, I'm going to lose my job. And so the 4 of you had better not ruin this for me. And she smiles and waves. Everybody on board is extremely important, and I assume you got the information docket, and that you were extremely well briefed, and that you know every single person on board's name because they told me you would.
That's why we were delayed. We were just going over the information. We are here and ready to work.
Don't worry, ma'am. Everything's in very good hands.
What's my name again?
Nancy
Adams.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Nancy, can I offer you a hot compress?
No, you can just get in and attend to these important people at your
Sure, right away.
Okay.
And you run through your starting speech, which you are all very good at. Yeah. Someone talks and someone demos. Ladies, you've got it all down.
I do the oxygen mask part.
I actually inflate the life jacket.
And all eyes are on you.
Wonderful. Smiling,
That's how we like it.
Yeah.
offering
Pushing those
service in other
dimples
languages.
out. Mm.
Yes, the dimples are what's being pushed out here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ambassadors, it's congressmen, it's business executives on this flight. And you make eye contacts and start trying to guess who might be who. You're particularly looking out for Barb.
Yes. Do I see her?
Roll eyeball.
Okay.
We'll say that you run through without incident, rather than rolling on the skill of this. But you run through your pre-flight checks, and everything gets on off the ground and into the air. Perfect.
Flight attendants prepare for cross-check.
And your pilot and co-pilot, both of those men up front, recognize you, love you, nod to you, wave,
Yeah.
pinch your bum on the way by.
Oh, I love that.
It's wonderful.
Save it for altitude.
Okay.
Level.
Big success.
I used my eyeballs.
Barb's on the plane.
Both of them. Yeah.
Barb's on the plane, and she hasn't spotted you yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she's looking around, just trying to, get some idea of who's who, who she could impress, who she could chat with. And she is talking to James Baker. You do recognize him. He's an advisor to the congressman.
Okay.
You've seen him before when you've connected.
Interesting. I'm gonna start mixing drinks, but I make them triple strength.
You don't
Okay.
need to. They're gonna ding you for using all. Just use the drink with me.
How old is Richard Miller? Can we tell? Like, what's his vibe?
The 60s for sure.
60s.
He's in his 60s. His wife looks much younger than him.
Of course.
Both of you, if you're standing next to your good friend here, so Bobby and Rosemary, eyeball together. You're looking out. You kind of pick Richard out.
And is that a skill? No.
No, although you can spend luck if it's bad.
Oh, 9. 8.
Okay, so these are success at a price.
8.
Okay, so. And I have something to use as well. So.
Damn it, Joe.
Who's signing on?
Richard, easy to pick out. His briefcase is locked to his wrist. And Mary's got a ring on that you recognize. I'll leave that with you. Over here.
Can I just eyeball Will and Judith Thomas? Like, what if they brought to entertain themselves during the film?
Yeah, they look a little bit younger. They're maybe 50. So compared to a lot of the other executives and government types on board the flight, they look happily married. They're chatting. They're really close together. They seem to maybe be doing a crossword together. It's really cute.
Love, I have these triple strength drinks. I need you to take them to 6A and B. I don't want them to see straight. And that is James Baker and Bart Walker. Walter? Walker?
Walker. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who you've
I'll
seen sign some stuff, from
Right.
from that government.
Right.
I'll take like
I'll
3
put
steps
forward.
down the aisle and like take 3 steps back. And
See straight, or do you want them, like, unconscious?
Not unconscious, just
Pliable.
pliable. Yes,
I understand.
thank you.
And on your way by, a gentleman who's in late 70s kind of nudges you. He's like grandfatherly, like maybe in appearance. He's like, Miss,
What can I do for you, sir?
I was hoping you could make me a tea.
A tea, of course. Herbal or black?
I think just black tea, yes.
Black tea.
Very nice.
Cream or sugar?
No.
Just straight. You got it.
Um,
Coming right up.
Do any of you know much about this plane? Maybe you got some literature.
Oh, the Boeing 787, of course. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a complete breakdown of blueprints of the plane, as well as our emergency and safety exit regulations. If you need additional information, I'm sure I could see if I could rustle up you a pamphlet or something.
And they knocked it out of the park once again.
Goddamn, Chelsea Mainwaring.
Chelsea was just like, I'm gonna make you a plane. Okay, so and
Chelsea
Robert,
makes on a plane.
Chelsea. Okay, so Robert actually talks your ear off for a little bit, delaying your capacity to deliver these drinks, and you know what it's like. The ice is melting, and those drinks are not going to be as good. But he wants to talk to you about planes.
Can I see that this is happening? Can I look and see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eyeball.
Just staring like
Ah,
daggers
ten.
into the back of your head, like
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can feel them.
I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna approach and be like, "Oh, I'll take these drinks from you. If you're so interested in the planes, maybe you could get him to speak with the co-pilot. I'm sure you find that very interesting."
Same thing. I can actually go and check with the. Let me see what I can do, and maybe I can get you a little tour of the cockpit.
Oh, he's very excited. He tells you all about how interested he is in going to this big event. It's just like the history of aviation at the party.
That's
And
the theme of the event. Interesting.
he's going to be a guest speaker. He's very excited.
And what is it you do?
I've been working for the government for a very long time, but I design planes.
That's wonderful. What's the highest a plane's ever gone?
It's amazing.
He chats with you.
I scuttle away with the drinks, and then I'm like, I don't know which they go, and so I'm gonna make eye contact with you. Gotcha. Six. This is a deeds.
Okay, so as you're making the motions, how secretive are you trying to be?
Probably I should be more secretive, but I'm not being as secretive as I am.
Okay. Okay. You do attract some attention.
Classic. That tracks.
Okay. Luckily, it's actually your new best friend who steps in front of, blocking the view of everyone else who might otherwise have seen this conversation happen. So,
Who's my best friend?
your new best friend is Nancy.
Oh, hi, Nancy.
I see her approach, I'm like, and I just go to the security. I'm like, I'm leaving you to the wolves.
Nancy, what can I do for you?
What are you doing, Grace? Just standing around.
Oh, no,
Go
no.
chat. Be entertaining.
Yes, I know. We're just getting set up right now with so many drinks to serve. Can I offer you something? Oh, some apple juice, some sparkling water, a seltzer.
And you
with
see her
lemon.
read through a bunch of notes, and she checks off some things, and she's like, there's dinner service on this flight, and it had better be fantastic. And she runs off to go meet with the next person on her
Is
list.
she wearing pants?
No.
So I'm gonna deliver.
She's wearing a pencil skirt down to her knee, pretty classic kind of a look, a little jacket.
I'm going to deliver the drinks to James and Bar.
Okay.
That's who I'm delivering it to, right?
Yes.
You did it!
So sorry for the delay, sir. Man, here are your drinks. I'm sure you're gonna love the way Pan Am makes them. Just nice and strong, and you can relax on the flight. Here you go. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Known you for a long time. That's scary.
And they take the drinks, and they kind of like look around you because there might have been a bit of commotion, but Nancy got in the way a little bit, and they're just like, wow. So, how much do you know about Moscow?
Oh,
You've been there before? And Barb kind of just like, right? What are the boys like in Moscow?
the Russian boys. They are lean and tall and just gorgeous. From what I've heard. Yeah. But I'm single and ready to mingle.
I mean, James is in his 30s and takes a lot of that's got his attention
Oh,
quite a bit, and he's like, maybe we'll sit down and spend a little time. And he kind
Sure.
of pats his knee.
oh. Don't mind if I do. Sure, I will.
Stay and chat with him.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they mostly want to talk to you about what's it like in Moscow because they've never been.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, beautiful artwork, beautiful people, great food. Do you like borscht?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a beet soup. It just fills you right up on a cold day. You'll love it.
And as he chats with you a little bit, I mean, curious about what the country is like because Pan Am only had just recently been able to fly to Moscow. So it's only been a year that flights have been traveling from the U.S. to the USSR.
You must be so excited for the event today. What do you do, sir?
For a congressman. It's pretty.
Ooh.
He couldn't make it. He told me there was like he was really kind of cagey and weird about it. He's drinking, so we're gonna come back to this.
Okay.
Okay, so he might spill some beans. Over here, you saw something very interesting.
Yes.
And what are you doing with that information right now?
What do I do with that information right now? I'm going to go and
You're gonna talk to any of your ladies. You're gonna explore them. You're gonna look around.
first what I'm going to do is I need to talk to them. I need to tell them.
Just gonna go up and tell them. Okay, bold. I like it.
Preoccupied on the lap of my future husband.
Good.
I know so much about Russian art history.
Pants.
Oh no, he's a man. I don't want any.
Okay. thank you, chat. I have another papers, please, which I will hang on to.
Are you kidding me? Man.
Okay, so. Okay, yeah, here we go. You want to walk over to them, right?
Yes.
This is Richard and Mary Miller. They are very standoffish. He looks extremely uncomfortable, and as you've noticed, the briefcase that he keeps with him seems to be locked and held with some sort of cuff-type device to his own wrist.
Okay, I'm going to go and get a couple of blankets to offer them and go and approach them in a really polite way. Say, I know it's a little chilly in here. We're working on that. My apologies. I've found some blankets for you. Is there anything I can make you more comfortable? A drink? Would you like a tea? Would you like something stronger?
We would both like Manhattans, he asks, and he takes a blanket from you and he passes it to his wife, and he does all the talking for the both of them.
Lovely. Oh, that's coming right up. I'll be right back.
And Mary goes to motion as though she wants something, and he puts her hand down.
Love that.
You know what I'll do? I'll bring you a little snack as well, just in case.
And he says, "We're fine."
Excellent.
And she goes to raise her hand again, and he just shakes his head, and she stops.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And Mary tries to turn it into a bit of a like wave goodbye, which gives you a good glance to confirm that it is your grandmother's ring.
Yes. Goodness. All right. I need to find one of you.
I'm sitting on the lap of this guy.
I'm up.
Front, let's see who's available.
I feel like I'm very perceptive when it comes to my roommates, and I can just like sense.
And you have an opportunity to drop off good old Robert at leave him in the make him the co-pilot's problem. And actually they're pretty engaged.
Enjoy your tour, Mr. D.
Wonderful. I'm gonna look at you like this.
And the two of you rush over to where there is a bar and a coffee pot, and you're making some drinks.
Mm-hmm. Just got to whip together a couple of Manhattans. While I tell you that the couple that is over there have the briefcase, but not only that, they have a ring. A ring. My grandmother's ring. She's wearing it. Mary is wearing my grandmother's ring.
On which finger?
Love. She's got my grandmother's ring.
But on which finger? Because is it hers or is it his? Use your brain. Like, if it's on her wedding finger, then it means that
All right.
it's from him.
All right. I need some else.
I'm
I'm
in the
seriously-
other
I'm
compartment
trying to
making, getting the dinner service ready.
Like, this is, I understand this is emotional for me, but like, let's look at this logically, because we gotta get as much of the facts under our belt before we make our move.
Yes.
Make sense? Yes. So
Right
which-
hand, ring finger.
Right hand, ring finger. So it's from him. So he has found your grandmother's ring somewhere. Also, is it his assistant or his wife? I don't know.
Oh, that's his wife.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why she looks so miserable.
I got Dramamine.
Immediately
Excellent.
with the Dramamine.
Who we gonna knock?
I mean, both.
Both.
I need the ring. I need to slip that ring off.
Say no more,
I
babe.
also need to mess with that briefcase.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stuff it in a little maraschino cherry.
Okay, time to let you guys know what's happening.
Okay,
I'm
so
just like on the lap, like eating the olives out of his
Yeah,
drink.
and I'm gonna.
And you know I'm distraught because I just wiped my maraschino cherry hands on my
Fantastic.
uniform.
It's okay. I'm sticky and I smell nice.
I'm gonna make some very pointed looks at both of you.
We gotta separate them out.
So I'm like warming the trays, like
Yes.
I stick the
It's a look
toothpick
of
in his pocket.
intention.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
and he's like, we can use another round.
Absolutely.
Come back. And of course,
Cheyenne do.
on the way by, he stuffs something in your pocket.
Okay. And I just walk up to the drink making station. All right, we need two more martinis, extra olives, and also
What's in your pocket? I don't know. Is it a condom? What did she say?
prophylactic. Oh my god. I pull out. What is it?
It's a room number.
Nice.
Uh,
I didn't pack any for you.
What did you talk about? Did you talk about a congressman?
Yeah. He works for congressman. He's really high up there in the government. He's very handsome.
Which congressman?
Oh, I don't know.
What state?
I'm not sure.
Why isn't the congressman on this flight?
He said he was had some kind of other engagements. He was real seedy about it. We should find out what that congressman was, though.
No, you should find out what that
I could do that. Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Should we get him a little?
I just want to know what congressman is.
Yeah. So, just so you guys are up to speed, what we're doing is drugging people over there.
Oh God, already. It's barely.
It's a long flight.
Grind up the Dramamine.
God. Oh my gosh, Almaz is calling.
it's the Russians from space.
Hail. God, it comes from everywhere and nowhere.
Should I go grab it?
Who is it? Answer it.
That's incredible.
Hello? Space? Is that you?
It's Congress. Nixon, is that you? You're doing a really good job for you, Nixon.
Of course it is, Cheyenne.
Don't worry, Dick.
I believe in you. Okay, so
You know you're a horrific person if Richard Nixon believes in you. We'll crawl through the gates of hell.
the four of you have a brief moment together for you to relay what might be some really important info if you want
Okay,
to.
Richard is over there. Do you see him?
Yes.
Everyone? Look like you're not looking.
I'm not looking.
I'm not
Look
looking.
like you're not looking.
Not looking.
I'm
Love,
trying to be
love.
conspicuous and it's not
Hand
working.
down, love. Hand down. Okay.
I never know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Listen. Love, focus. Okay, so we need to get the briefcase. All right. We need to do our little duty here, but also Mary is wearing my grandmother's ring.
But your grandmother.
This is perfect.
You just got a letter from her.
I don't know why he's got it, but he's got
How do you know it's a ring?
it. There is nothing else like it. It's a beautiful carnelian. It's got especially facet cut from Norway. It was from my grandfather.
Oh my
I would
God.
recognize it anywhere.
Is it
It's
possible
singular.
that the letter you got was not from your grandmother?
Oh my God, that's totally possible. Okay, so
She was going on about your hair, and that was new.
Yes, that was.
Okay, and I write
Also, we're
something.
drugging two people right now.
I'm writing something on a piece of paper, and it says, forward bathroom, 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'll stuff that into Cheyenne's pocket and be like, you slip this into his pocket. And then that way they're separated. And then they're both gonna go to sleep.
Wait, whose pocket am I? My guy?
Aren't they the same guy?
No, they're not the same.
She's talking to James Baker.
Okay.
There was too many white men. There's too many white guys on this plane. I thought that because if you get naked, then he's not gonna bang you with the suitcase on his wrist. Okay.
That's not the guy that I'm not.
Wow. You might.
He might. That's kind of hot.
Let's go, Dramamine.
Fourth wall.
Okay.
What's happening?
I am making these cosmopolitans, and they're perfect.
They're Manhattans, and they've
Manhattans?
got Dramamine in the cherry.
Yeah, you get it. Put it in the chair there. So
I'm taking a
then,
martini for myself. Drink it.
yeah, and it's beautiful, and there's a little bit of snack just in case, and it's got like a nice rose on it.
Don't do the snack, because that'll make it less effective.
I got this.
I'm starting dinner service, okay?
I'm getting these people
Can
their
we
drinks.
drug Nancy? She's a bit much.
Please do. Yes, got lots.
Yeah.
Put it in
I
her
have.
Nancy doesn't seem to be like you've watched. Everybody roll an eyeball.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Six.
only 7.
Oh, actually 10. 7.
I'm happy with this.
Double 5.
Sevens. Okay, so these are all successes. Some of them are going to be Nancy noticing you staring at her, and she's just like. So you haven't won any favors with her, but you have noticed that she does not drink or eat anything.
Classic.
Smart.
Good woman.
She's on that new methamphetamine that makes you clean the house really fast, isn't she?
But she has one on the clipboard that she's very intent on. Might have something interesting on it.
I'm gonna come over and offer her a hot towel, and in the process, try and get a glance at what's going on.
Okay.
Can I stop you on your way to?
What?
You gotta spill something on her so she goes to the booth. You gotta take it a hit.
You gotta spill something on us.
She hates me so much already.
Well, exactly. It can't get any worse for you. It can get worse for the rest of us.
Okay, so hang on.
If you spill, then she goes to clean up, and I can take a look at that clipboard.
Okay, but I'm just gonna take the blanket and try to like put the blanket over her and like.
Does that look like somebody who's gonna take a blanket?
She's
fine.
running hot. She's running hot.
Oh, fine. Okay, fine. And then I grab the closest drink that has not been spiked, and I bring it over here, and I go as if I'm going past her, but then like, bloop. Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry, Nancy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I grab my thing.
Don't let your papers get wet. Here. We'll blot you down.
And she passes you her clipboard, and she is panicking about the status.
I'm gonna walk by and grab her clipboard and take it.
Come with me.
We'll get you all cleaned up.
So
You don't
good.
know.
No problem.
I'm gonna take her clipboard.
So good. Add some luck. Thank you, chat. Okay. So you have a copy of her notes while you're helping her clean up.
Yes.
I
Blotting.
What is this on my suit?
It's just a little bit of vermouth. It's no problem.
Club soda? Excuse me.
It's actually good
Have
for
you never
anything.
cleaned anything? Oh my god. And she's having a little panic while she stays with you to clean up. You've passed the notes to Bobby.
Yeah. I am quickly trying to like memorize everything.
You're not the person to do that. You go sit on your boyfriend's lap.
Yes,
and do
you
that.
each have a small camera.
I'm gonna take pictures of all our plans.
Oh,
Jeez.
You're gonna be wasting the roll of the camera.
No.
Okay, so you take a picture of it. It's a bunch of information about aviation, a proud history. Some of that's written in Russian. Do you speak Russian?
I speak a little bit of Russian, yeah.
Okay, so you can kind of translate a little bit of this. There is a new intercontinental hotel in Moscow where the event will be held. The whole theme is aviation. Everyone that is on the invitee list are people from America of note. And then there's going to be lots of Russian people there, including 2 famous cosmonauts. These are all made up because I gotta make some things up or it's weird. This is
Putin, okay, yeah.
yeah, Sergei, and Ivan. They have last names, but you can't quite pick everything out. We'll learn more when you get there.
Okay.
You can pick out those 2 names. So those 2 guys celebrated. Young men, cute, attractive pictures next to them, where they will be meeting, greeting people, and then a ton of military and government types that have Russian titles next to them.
Does it have people's arrival times?
Yes.
All on the same flight.
Yes.
No, I mean like the party. Like where they're gonna be when?
Yes, and most people obviously on your flight have been assigned rooms, and so on another page, Nancy has all the information about the rooms that everyone's been assigned at the hotel. So they're staying at the hotel, and they are attending this event at the hotel. There is a little bit of information in there from Nancy that has been hand scrawled on the side that you can read that says, this is being hosted by the Soviet ambassador to the U.S. His name is Anatoly Dobrinin, and do not fuck with him or his people.
Okay.
That was a real name, but that's the only one. Do not actually get involved with the Soviet ambassador. He will be at the party. I warn all of you, as your game master.
Well.
Okay.
Describe involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you all died. Okay. But there's nothing in her documents about what you got hinted at from Jane,
Okay.
from the CIA. There is nothing about satellites. There is nothing about space initiatives. It's more about the history of aviation.
Okay.
And so there's information in there about the Night Witches.
Aww.
Those seem like
Throw
cool
that in.
broads. They seem like cool broads.
I like this redheaded.
Surprisingly, nothing about them being gay at all. Which, I mean,
Disappointing.
okay. So you read through a bunch of that stuff, and as you read through the idea that there's a little bit about the Night Witches in there, and you are feeling that it's Sky Witches. You're up to this same kind of history here. You've been assigned something. The odds are against you. There's so many things happening. It's dangerous. I feel pretty empowered by that information.
Cool.
Okay. You've been through Nancy's notes. You're helping her get cleaned up.
Yeah.
I thoroughly
I'm
dried
so
them
sorry.
too in the process to make it not look suspicious.
Okay.
Dipping into my club soda cup and like blotting
Is there a seating
so
plan?
hard on her
Are you trying to take
lapel.
out clubs?
For the event?
Yeah.
It's not a
She's
dinner.
just very upset.
Yeah, it's more of there's a symposium and a guest speaker and it's there are tables, but it seems to be like a meet and greet style thing the night that you're invited to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna steal any of the papers then. I'm just bought them.
Okay. Okay.
I'll come running back down the aisle and be like, there we go. Don't worry, nothing was ruined here. We bought them really good. I'm so sorry about the Nancy.
I got a hairdryer in the back if you need. Would that help?
I think you have helped enough. And she toddles off to go do her next, what she feels like is a very important thing. And Rosemary.
I've finally delivered my drinks to Richard and Mary, and they seem happy.
Yeah, they're drinking. You know, they are enjoying. You know, she seems to be watching him and following his lead a little bit. And he drinks, and they both drink together, and they enjoy their cocktails.
Okay. I'm wondering if we can get him. We gotta separate them.
Drunk enough that he goes to the bathroom.
Nope, that's coffee.
Back here, so I think that
Alcohol and coffee will make you piss faster than anything.
our good friend
One's a
Ginny.
diuretic. They're both diuretics.
This is gonna be our first roll that could incur a mark. So marks are very dangerous over time. They increase.
You're telling me.
But is the idea that that things that can happen to a character over time if they accumulate marks, literally the Grim tally. So you have been potentially poisoning or spiking drinks. So roll for us attempt fate, which is how is this gonna go?
I'm scared of you, bitch. Yeah, no, not at all. 11.
Oh!
Oh!
You've done this before. You, as an academic, you started a little chemistry. You know what you're doing when you measure out how much to give somebody, and you've actually kind of eyeballed bigger, smaller, weights. You've got this pretty timed out. You actually know really well how
I watch
much to
people
give
get weighed
somebody.
every morning. I know exactly what a BMI looks like from 10 feet.
And so you know how much to give to everybody, and y'all trust her.
Yes.
It's an awful fucking system. BMI.
Not trust. Trust is great.
No, trust.
Lots of systems. Okay, so as we get over here, you feel really good that what you've delivered to them is actually dangerous, but not lethal.
Right.
Yes.
I would like a conflab with one of my sisters here to just figure out how we're realistically gonna get this briefcase done.
Yes.
I'm back from dealing with Nancy.
You're good.
Why? What?
You
Briefcase guy is different than Ringman.
You're gonna have to attend to Robert because he is tootled out of the cockpit and wants to tell you more stories, and he immediately spots you and is like, "Oh, miss.
I'm gonna say anything.
I'm Robert."
That'd be sick.
Oh no.
Hi, Robert. Can I call you Bob?
I like that.
How old is he?
He's in his 70s. late 70s.
Okay, that makes me feel safe because I'm terrified of men.
And he's like, my wife used to call me Bob.
Oh, and where's your wife? How come she's not coming with you to?
She's passed. She's passed.
Oh, so she is coming with you to Moscow, just in spirit.
Have I ever told you about the first airplane?
Is that like Amelia Earhart?
Oh, I have so much to tell you. He's gonna just dive into the entire history of aviation with you.
I'm gonna kind of come up and go like, I think dinner service is starting. I'm so sorry, sir, but we have to get moving. Otherwise, none of these lovely people will get their dinner soon. If you don't mind taking your seat, we'll be with you shortly with a drink.
Are you having the meat or the fish, Bobby?
I'm having fish.
Of course.
Okay, and I kind of just gently turn his shoulders and just give him a light boop.
Gentle.
And I lean in.
All right.
Laundry for a month.
You fucking fat up.
I run to Rosemary and be like, okay, have you noticed too that the briefcase is locked to his hand? Because I don't know how
think you're smart.
Like if he passes out.
Yeah, but the other people will think good.
She's gonna pass out way before. Can I hear this?
If you guys
No,
saw
these
the
two are
way-
separate from you.
If you guys saw, meaning you, who was right in front of me.
Don't forget your mics are up here.
Oh yes. I tell you. If you saw the way she looks at him and the way she looks to the rest of the world, like she has to ask permission to do anything, you would know that I am certain we can have a look in that briefcase. She needs a break, at least 10 minutes while he snoozes.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it could be really dangerous.
That's true.
I think it's really dangerous. I'm just wondering if we should go and like distract the captain a little bit so we get a little turbulence. And
Is turbulence enough time to pick a lock?
I just wonder if it's enough time to like make things scatter around.
But it's
Like
tied
Richard?
to his wrist.
Let's scatter Richard around.
You can't just fake
Okay, so
turbulence. That's not how turbulence works.
While you're chatting,
I have another idea.
Make it bumpy for the pilot.
while
If
you're
anyone's
chatting,
gonna make anything bumpy for the pilot, it's gonna
Let's
be
make
you.
things bumpy for Richard.
two important things happen while you're chatting, and you are split into two groups. So you guys notice the first one, James and Barb. So James Baker in his 30s works for a congressman, and the assistant to someone in that group, Barb Walker in her 20s. They have started up a party. They are very drunk. You have been giving them triples, and they're just like dancing, and they start up a little party at their seats, and they're trying to encourage a couple other people to jump in and dance with them. A couple other assistants are joining. The security team, run by David Moore, very unimpressed, but they're just keeping an eye on everything. And David leans into you, watching everything, and he's like, I want to keep them under control, Firebug. And he wanders back to his space to sit down.
Hell yeah.
We are such bad spies.
Okay, so you go to find
I'll like just pull a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expected to hit some turbulence soon. It's important for your safety and the safety of other passengers that you return to your seats with your seatbelt securely fastened and do whatever arm movements you need to do to feel like you are dancing and grooving, because this is still the 60s. Please enjoy. Please be seated for dinner service. Yes. Please
That's my
return to your
perfect
seat for snack.
I'm like listening to them and like, what's weird?
Okay,
And it'll just like, I'm getting the feedback, but I'm just like,
Gisela, please report to the main cabin, please.
I'm like already right beside him,
Gisela,
just
please
like.
report. What? Security guy's getting antsy.
okay, the two of you are great. You're having a conversation over here. You're doing dinner service.
Yeah.
Over here. What you notice is while you're having the conversation what to do about it, he gets up and goes to the bathroom with his briefcase.
Diuretic.
And he's stumbling a little bit.
Oh, sir, let me help you with that. Let me help you get in there. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be like,
We just help you.
With your
You walk past James though, and he tries to pull you into his seat with you.
Oh, James, wait your turn to go to the bathroom.
Okay. So you resist his attempt to pull you with him. Okay.
Are they gonna
You head
pass
to the
me?
bathroom.
Because I want to pull out a bobby pin and just pass it to her.
Okay, you can.
Yeah.
You know that two of you are better at this kind of thing than the other two.
I can walk by and like.
Another handoff.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you up to?
I was just
Mary
gonna keep
is
Mary busy.
Nodding, but by herself for the first time.
That's wonderful. And I'm just gonna kneel down and ask her if she needs anything and talk in a really soothing voice and tuck her in under that lovely little blanket.
My name's Mary.
Oh, Mary, that's such a nice name.
Thank you.
My name's Rosemary.
Rosemary. It's really pretty.
Right? Isn't that nice? It's like we're friends already.
It's kind of like my honeymoon.
Oh, man, tell me about your honeymoon.
I mean, we got married, and I can't quite remember everything. And she's clearly about to pass out.
Oh, that's terrible.
What? Getting married?
Okay, so I'm
She's out.
All right.
someone to the bathroom with me.
Okay, so, right, do you have guts or do?
I have guts.
Okay,
I got skills.
yeah,
Richard.
I've got guts.
Dick.
You have guts. You bruce.
I got it. I got it.
Got it?
I can support you. You're very small. You can swoop into. Oh, sir. Let me just help you get into the lavatory.
Distract him, yeah.
Okay.
Zipper.
How about you go into the washroom with him, and then we shut the door around the chain and keep the suitcase on the outside, but he'll be schmammered, lock the thing so he passes inside of the
Oh, you know what? I think you'll have more room if we just. And I just sort of like, yeah. Oh, let me help you with that. What's he doing?
He is falling unconscious in the bathroom.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He's
Excellent.
very heavy and he falls on top of you.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Oh shit.
You're pinned.
I can help you with that once I've done this, but I'm not an athlete. You might want to get that.
She's joining them all.
I don't even know what I'm rolling for.
I'm
You're
gonna.
amazing. You're a goddess. You're so strong.
Heave.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay, so the briefcase, is the briefcase outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, outside. Like
We kept
the
the
chain
briefcase
is-
outside and then we closed the little.
Okay, so he's got one hand up here and he has fallen on top of the little sink area and pinned you to the sink.
Just whisper through the
Okay,
through
so
the door.
briefcase is out, we're good.
Punch him in the dick.
Don't move until we do this.
Just for cause of reasons.
Just relax into it.
Yeah, it's like slipping into a warm bath.
It's like a weighted blanket.
So I'm really muffled. Okay, I have a question though. If the briefcase is on the outside, can the rest of the passengers see?
They could, unless some of you are blocking the view.
Pull the
You're,
little curtain.
you're currently standing there.
I'm just.
I'm
wondering,
trying to like.
Can I reach out and open the I need her in to get in.
Yeah, I'm like at the door.
Okay.
I'll do the ding.
Well, you can.
Bring the
she-
dinner
she-
service.
She's trying to tell you to punch him in the dick, and you pull her inside.
Yeah.
Okay. And you enter the. I don't know that this space fits the three of you very well.
tight.
You're pinned to the sink, and you just kind of like scooch in behind him as he's collapsed over your friend.
I've abandoned my cart, probably halfway through.
Halfway through dinner service,
Yep.
Nancy's coming for you.
Oh God. I start backing it up, and I'm like, oh, this isn't Declarage.
Nancy's like, what is happening?
Or I just like going as fast as I can,
Okay.
like seeing them down there, like.
Baby, I hate him. I don't like him. I don't want him.
Wonderful.
Just get the switch the documents so we can get them.
Okay. What do I roll to do the documents?
So you're gonna roll cold break to get into this. It's usually a night move, but you're gonna do this skill now.
We're over the Atlantic, baby.
So you don't have guts and you're doing this?
No, she needs skill for this.
I have
Oh,
guts
okay.
to get him in the
Oh,
bathroom.
okay.
It's an
I'm
8.
sorry.
8?
That's good.
Okay.
It was the thing. It was the thing. Oh, we know that.
No,
Never
it'll
mind.
only get you to 9. So 8, you succeed at a price. Everything.
One punch to the dick.
Everything.
Everything falls out of the briefcase when you open it up. You do unlock it, but it just empties everywhere.
Okay, don't move. Stay calm. And
Can't
just
move.
as
I don't
fast
like
as I
nothing.
can.
I can't move.
Can I go through and see if there's anything that matches the description I'm looking for?
There is an exact match to the envelope you're looking for that you're supposed to trade it out for. But now that everything has fallen to the floor, along with it's in your pocket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I switch.
Well, you're gonna have to move him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I have to touch him? I don't
Yeah.
want to touch him.
Okay. On the count of 3, I'll thrust up and you pull back. Yeah.
You're gonna roll with your guts.
Then he's gonna fall onto me.
3.
Okay, so he falls onto you, and he's now all you've done is like shift him to the other side, and your other friend is there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I take the thing. I just wait. I take. I'm like, just hold on. I take it out of my pocket.
You fumble and stall, and it falls to the ground. Now you can't tell which one is which.
This is the worst day of my life.
Do you remember what it looked like? It's the same. Oh shit.
Pizza hands? Carl.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Academic, bitch.
Eyeball to see if one of them got pizza stains from Carl giving you a little gropey grope.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you succeed there. At a price.
fucking life.
What are we doing, Murdoch? I don't know.
Pizza hands.
Yeah, pizza hands. You can just detect the faint whiff of a pizza bagel.
Yeah, I know the smell well.
Use your olfactory sense.
Okay, so you're able to, between these two identical ones, one's got a little bit of a pizza smudge, and that one goes into the briefcase.
Yes.
And trying to replace everything to look just like it did before.
Yeah, trying really hard. But I'm not an excellent packer, so I just kind of do it as best as I can. And then now I'm gonna try and lift him once it's all in.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and lift him off of her.
Okay, so you latch it back up.
Yeah, latch it back
Okay.
up.
Go get David Moore. He's the muscle. He can help us.
Yeah, but then he might. Isn't he security?
He is security. He's gonna get up on this dude for being drunk. He wants order on this flight, and he wants poise on this flight.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave her under there, and I'm gonna walk to David Moore, and I'm gonna say, "Sir, Mr. Moore, we seem to have a bit of an incident. One of the passengers couldn't really handle his booze, and he's kind of broken up one of the stewardesses in the bathroom, and now he's passed out. We need a little bit of help here. Could you help me?
Tell him Firebug sent you.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, he's like,
I mean, it sounds cute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see how I can sort of charm him in this. Be like, you know, everyone says being a stewardess is real glamorous, but at the end of the day, we're kind of
act up.
kind of just at the, at the mercy of these men that are so much bigger and stronger than us.
You can add your guts because you're acting like a lady, and that's unlike you.
Great, that's good because then now it's a 7.
All right, so you get what you want, but you also attract his attention.
Yeah. But
Did you guys already organize papers back in?
oh yeah, they're it's all in.
Organized the papers
Okay.
back in.
He travels with you, and he helps you free Ginny.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, sir. He's
Mr.
just
Moore,
so
thank
big
you.
and-
He's
He tries to keep you in the bathroom with him while he lets Ginny
Okay.
go. The two of you, what are you up to?
I took a stick of butter off the dinner service cart and I put it in my mouth and then I worked the ring off of my friend's finger.
I'm sorry.
What?
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 I'm gonna need another.
I'm sitting right next to her.
No one said the ring was stuck. First of all,
I just assumed it was stuck, so that's what happened, and I have the ring.
This escalated really quickly. I'm seeing this and I'm getting very loud when I'm asking for like, would you like the chicken or the fish?
That's okay. I was discreet.
Were you?
with a stick
yes.
of butter in your mouth.
I just pretended that I was, fixing a blanket.
There's butter rosettes.
Okay, I
They're
think
really good.
this move is really important to you, and all of the moments of the backstory that have led to this moment. To free this ring, tempt fate. Roll the 2d6.
Can I help at all?
No.
Nah, I think
This
I'm
is all her.
myself, guys. Thanks though. Fuck. 3.
Just
You incur a mark.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This is a wild move.
You can't get the
It
ring
made
off.
sense when I thought of it.
You can't get the ring off. You need help.
That's
She's got butter.
it didn't work.
What is this ring attached with?
It's too small.
The only
for her.
person passing by is Gisela.
All right, Giselle's getting the eyes. Come help me.
Are you kidding me?
No. There is no kidding in this game.
Why is it so important to you, Rosemary?
This was grandmother's. There is something on it that is very, very important.
Get another ring.
No.
It's just a maritime
Trust me.
possession.
This has to do with everything. We have to get this. So there's no point to us even waking up tomorrow.
Do you pinky swear that this isn't bullshit?
Forever.
All right. I'm gonna help her. I'm going to basically bend over to the person opposite and put my butt basically right as it's spread my legs wide so that it's plant
This is
myself.
right into the face of John Hall, the 60-something Wall
Yes.
Street specialist. Sure.
Hello, John Hall. Mr. Hall, may I call you?
John.
John, I like that name.
Fish or chicken?
And I'm blocking as much of the view as I can for you to try to do this again. Because I'm not putting a stick of butter on my mouth and working my ring off my mouth.
You're putting a lot more in your mouth here.
Sounds like if he's having the fish, then it sounds like he's.
You can roll again, Lala.
Is there a heart away from us?
Take it away, Rosemary. Can you get your grandmother's
Is there a
ring
help
back?
action?
Crying.
Because I'm avoiding attention, helping avoid attention.
This is easily the most wild thing that I've experienced at this table.
What's your roll?
There's no. It's.
I mean, there's a six-sided die.
This is wonderful. Thanks for your time.
Okay, what's your roll?
11. She got 11.
11.
Oh!
Yeah. You have your grandmother's ring, and Mary's unconscious.
Sick.
Shut up.
You're all.
No idea what I'm keeping in here.
You're all. Dinner service is complete.
Am I still in the bathroom with?
No, we're free.
No,
No, you're not free.
No.
still.
You're-
Can I be free?
You're free. You're loose.
I'm free.
Everyone is good.
Good.
And the
Everything's
only
fine
thing
here.
he
How are
says to you in the bathroom before he lets you go, because he blocks the door, and you get a feeling of what you think might be happening. But it's not that. Instead, he says in Russian, "I know how good you speak this language. Be careful around the actress." And that's where we're gonna take a break for a few minutes, and we're gonna refresh our martinis, and then we're gonna find out what happens in Moscow. Woo! Come back to Sky Witches. We are on the flight from New York to Moscow with the flight attendants who have been tasked with a very dangerous mission, and they've just accomplished step 1, the bonus mission, which was to swap out some documents that they didn't look at, I'm surprised, inside of a briefcase of an official.
There's no time.
There's no time!
Scouting for.
And you just learned a few important things that relate to some of the backstory stuff that you all had developed, including your grandmother's ring. And with your grandmother's ring, one of the challenging parts of this was getting it off of this random woman's finger that you have no idea. How did it even get there? You've just finished dinner service. You've just had a very interesting conversation with the security official from the US government. He said some things to you. Firebug.
What is firebug?
What did he mean by that? David Moore from the government.
Oh, wow, that just hit.
What does he know? And over here, you got some kind of rowdy drunk friends on the plane
That's right.
who might know you, but you have been very discreet and avoiding eye contact with them
I have, but I am wondering now if I should.
because they're quite drunk.
Yes.
And dinner service is finished, and you know that there is only a little bit left in this flight.
Like, how many hours are we talking?
I'm going to bet that if
You're getting close now. You're like an hour away. Pretty soon, you're going to need to start packing everything in and prepare for landing.
I'm willing to bet if these people have seen me before, they probably haven't seen me in my work outfit, and they probably haven't seen me as made up as I am.
Right. And they've had a few drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you look different when you go out with them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay. You're gonna mosey over to James Baker and Barb Walker.
Yes, I'm going to come on over and crouch next to their seat. Miss B, and how are you doing tonight?
We're great. I assume the flight attendants, this is James, I assume our lovely flight attendants, full of smiles in the skies, are coming with us all the way to the party.
Oh, what a lovely invite.
And he looks at you very closely. And he kind of leans in a little bit drunk. And he kind of like reaches up and he kind of touches, a little badge on your lapel. As he kind of like peers down a little bit.
Yep.
But then he whispers to you, I've seen you with him. Ah! Ah!
I've also seen you with him. You're not special. Where is he?
Where's your friend? She's the fun one, right?
She's coming back, but in the meantime, you got me.
It's not you.
It's not me. So where is he? Why is he not here?
He said he couldn't come.
Why? Is he busy?
Maybe you know more than I do. And then Barb leans in. You're the side piece. I get it. He's pretty attractive for like his age.
Okay, gross. Okay, well, if you don't know anything, then I guess we'll just see you at the party then. And,
Okay. He doesn't say anything else.
okay, I offer some hot nuts.
As you do.
And, make
Nuts,
like,
they're not hot nuts.
Yeah. I'm gonna see that they're talking and like serious, and I'm like, I like try and I like walk by you, like trying to make eye contact, like everything is okay.
it's fine.
And I'm gonna go back to James. You know,
Your friend.
what about her?
What about her?
Tell me.
What about her? You
I
tell
can keep a
me.
secret. What do you mean?
Yeah. You know your friend.
I know her as a coworker.
I'm just
How do you
shooting
know?
laser beams
How do you know
from
her?
across thing as I'm pouring water.
How do you know her?
I mean, wouldn't we all like to have someone take care of us?
I could take care of you.
You got my note, and he reaches into your pocket. You guys left him a note. What does that say?
What did it say?
It said aft bathroom in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta prepare for we gotta pretend for.
Yeah.
We're gonna be landing.
I was meaning to get to earlier. I don't know if that I have time because I gotta clean up.
Maybe there's time at the party. And he's quite drunk, so he's having trouble articulating. Barb has fallen asleep next to him, and she's just kind of snoring. You might have plied them with a few drinks.
Does she have her ring on still? Did we get
That's
the ring?
Mary.
Okay.
There's too many white people on this this damn plane.
Did you want to suck a ring off
I
as
am
well?
sick of these motherfucking couples on this motherfucking plane.
James and Barb aren't a couple. They are traveling together as representatives.
Well,
I took notes and I'm still getting it wrong.
It's okay. There's a lot of people on this plane. And
three's a party.
Where's Bob?
where's Bob? Robert Davis, the aviation expert and retired military professional. It's hard to tell quite what the rank might have been. He's not wearing anything that gives you any extra info, especially the two of you who would maybe recognize some of that stuff, especially for yourself. So he's just wearing a really nice kind of frumpy suit by himself. The tie is really bad. It's a mess. And he's got tickets for you to be special guests. And he's like, you remind me so much of my wife.
Is he drunk too?
No.
He's just old.
He's just old. Okay. Oh, Robert. That means so much. Thank you. She must have been a hell of a gal.
And you'll come to the talk at the symposium.
Oh, I don't know. We're pretty shy. We don't go out much.
Oh,
But like, I don't know. Maybe it would help if we knew a bit more about the event and about the people on the plane. Like, we don't want to show up and not know anybody. So, like, can you tell us a little bit more about?
You come hang out with me and my counterpart. His name is Victor Shabina. He'll be there with me. He can translate for you if you don't speak the language. Or if it's too technical.
Ah, I see. Because of my tiny woman brain. I see that. So I seem to have dropped my writing apparatus. Let me just do that.
He also doesn't really notice that stuff. So,
Pendant snap.
No, that wasn't for him.
Other people are definitely noticing.
What was that name again?
Victor Shabina.
Victor
Shabin.
Victor Shabin. So Victor is going to be their similar role, analogous to your good friend.
So he's like your Russian counterpart?
We'll both be speaking, yes.
Okay, so he's sort of military. You never
Aren't
actually
they
explained.
all?
Ah, Russian. I see, of course.
Welcome to the motherland, ladies.
I see.
I
Yeah.
kind of rustle up beside her. It's like, ask him if you know Sergei and Ivan the Cosmonauts.
Oh man, so like one of the passengers, they were talking about somebody named Sergei and the Ivanauts, and I just don't know anything about this kind of stuff. So
Ivanauts?
Okay, but he's just like, he just pats you on the top of your head and he's like, you're gonna learn so much here. It's gonna be so good for you.
I like learning.
And we move on as the plane needs to land. Is there anything that you need to do before we land?
prepare for cross-check.
I just would like. I'd like to make sure that even though we had that sort of, schmutzel with Richard there, that he is in
Breathing.
He is okay, and his date, wife lady, is fine, and like although they are drunk, they're back in their seats and not our
Do
problem.
you want to do that check or do you want to leave that to one of your academics?
Do we? Yes, I
Do
would
we
like
need
to check.
replace her ring with something else?
Did we get the ring, or do we need to cut a
Oh,
finger
I
off?
got the ring.
Where
I
is
got
it?
the receipts.
Where is the ring?
It's around my
In
neck
her
on the
tongue.
chain. It's
Okay.
Is
tucked under
there,
it.
does anyone have a
who else is
cheap
wearing a
ring
ring?
we could swap off?
I was gonna say,
Okay.
Ginny.
You got rings. You're not gonna give up any? Okay.
I have helped enough.
She has endured the wrath of Nancy.
Do you know what I had to do?
Can I take
had
the keychain ring off my key and
Okay.
stick it on her?
Sure. Okay, so you replace Nancy's ring with a different ring. Sorry, not Nancy. Mary. Mary's ring. Nancy is, she's very busy getting the last of her stuff in order as you have returned her paperwork to her, and you begin to land in Moscow.
Prepare for landing.
Please ensure that all overhead luggage is securely fastened in the seat that your carry-on luggage is tucked in underneath the seat in front of you, and your carry-on or your fold-up tray table. That's it. And your tray table is folded
And
up
your
and
seats are
securely
in the
locked, and your seats are in the upright.
No one heavy is on top of you.
And what do you say is the final words that you need to do to be entertaining and beautiful?
Oh, I know this. Hang on, wait. Welcome to Moscow and dobry noci. Nochi? Dobry nochi.
No Kosovat.
Thank God.
Good evening in Russian. I googled it real quick for you.
Google doesn't exist, my friends. Okay, so you have been offered to be a special guest. A very old American guy and a very old Soviet guy would really like to tell you more about planes.
Sounds like a banger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once everybody leaves the plane, do we get a minute to regroup?
You're going to, and Nancy's with you.
Good.
Awesome.
Love her.
Nancy.
And Nancy is like looking around, and she's got her clipboard and all of the stuff. And she looks down at the paperwork as the four of you come off the plane last with the pilots, who are really excited to go have drinks.
Yeah.
And they look at all of you. Are any of you familiar with the pilots?
I think so.
Nope. We've been there. Brad and I go way back.
Brad.
Of course, his name's Brad. Jesus.
And they're just like, see you girls at the party.
Save me a vodka.
They're off to do their thing, and they're gonna see you there. You know that you don't want to run into them too much, right?
Yeah, they're the worst.
They're going to waylay you
They're
from your mission.
pilots. I avoid that on
It's
pretext.
he has literally bruised my bum with his pinching.
Oh God.
It's
That's the
incessant.
worst.
Okay.
It's never pinched my
Is it just
bum.
me? He smells like onions.
I have a lot of bum.
All the time. And beef.
Onions and beef.
I mean, you just had to endure some pretty fishy conversations. So, as Nancy's looking
And
through,
fish and chicken.
as Nancy's looking through the notes, she's really like, I don't know how this happened, but somehow you have a nicer room than me, the 4 of you.
Oh, it's
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 4 of us and 1 of you.
And you're no one. You're flight attendants, and somehow you have personal invitations from someone on the flight. I guess you just have to have the right tools.
Nancy,
Make it in this world.
Nancy ever told you that you would make a great flight attendant? Look at those bone features. And I start I grab her chin.
Maybe some of us have like higher expectations than being a flight attendant.
Girl,
Nancy,
where's those higher
you asked us to do this
expectations getting
job,
you? Oh,
and
where's
we
room?
did it for you.
It's a weapon you may have not heard of before. It's called kindness.
Who is this congressman who's paid for your room?
Nobody. My parents.
As far as you're
No.
concerned.
Come on, all we know is that we got invited. This is probably a mix-up. We'll get there and we won't even
He was
know that.
supposed to be on this flight.
Okay, so there was somebody on this flight on the inventory who didn't make it to their seats before takeoff, is what I'm hearing. Is that correct?
I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. It doesn't matter.
Perhaps he was late and we just took off without him.
Listen, I know that you're very stressed, honey. I can see it in your crow's feet, but just take a deep breath, have a martini. This event is gonna go fine. Just trust us. And if you want a little, if you need anything, we can do your makeup before the party. Or,
You can reach out or you can tempt fate.
Let us reach out.
Reach out and touch.
Is this an individual or a group decision?
Everyone roll. But you have to decide, all of you, if you're going to reach out to her to connect with her as another woman, or are you going to tempt fate and push her?
So here I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna say let's be kind and authentic and give them their chance for their best self to express themselves.
Kind and authentic is the asshole move.
Wait, apparently.
Okay.
If life has taught me anything, Lala, it's that.
Damn.
Listen, I don't know.
So the 4 of you are looking at each other. All of this is being communicated by best friends.
I just want to mean
Eyeball.
girl
So
her.
psychic.
I want to mean girl her a little bit. Oh my god, I love your skirt. That's the ugliest fucking skirt I've ever seen in my life. I want to do one of those where it's I'm bringing you down a little bit,
She's
but I'm
negging.
making you feel included.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I think that we can make over her.
Makeover,
Yes, exactly. Makeover. We can make
We do it
over
just so we can
her-
sing the song.
Fashion show at lunch.
Yeah, and make her bring her to our side with a little blush.
Okay, so
Rouge.
are you connecting with her or are you pushing her?
Does this have to be a group decision or can it be?
Group decision. You're all going to
I say let's connect with her. Let's connect her. Let's
Connect.
connect with
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
reach out.
Got the rouge.
8.
7.
7.
Lala.
It's always 3. It's always 3.
Okay.
Good things and bad things come in 3s.
Bad comes. You heard it here first.
Don't.
Good thing.
Okay, so you're distracted by what happened on the plane. You're not as able to participate in this conversation leaving the plane. She's ready to take you to your car. That seems to have somehow been arranged for you.
This must be a mistake. It must be for you. Come on
And-
with us. We're all going to the same place.
Wow,
Three of
Nancy, you must be so
managed to
important.
step ahead of someone else in you sense what's happening. You helped bury the man she was gonna marry. Remember? The 3 of you? Not
Vividly.
right?
Yep.
She's dealing with something. You step in front of her and you address Nancy. Another woman, only slightly older than you.
Ancient.
How old is she?
29.
29.
Ancient.
Already a burden to her parents.
She
We laugh.
and you the successful reach out that you achieved.
Can I roll for gay?
You can always roll for it.
Roll with the gay dice.
I didn't know we had gay dice.
Yeah, where was that when I needed it?
9.
Okay.
So I linger a little bit on putting her hair behind her ear. Oh, you look so pretty with your hair pushed back.
So you're offering to bring her in the private car arranged for you to the hotel to your fancy suite.
Not to our fancy suite, but in the car.
No, she can come to us. Like,
What's one more
Are
body?
you gonna
Okay,
give
an
her a
update.
makeover and
We
like?
can
gotta
make
do
a fort.
We might not.
Shut up. Friendship is built on forts.
come, I can see if I got some.
We need time to like get a plan in order, and there might be sensitive things in our hotel room that we don't want her to see.
She's a sensitive thing, maybe.
Like
She is connecting with you and doesn't hear this side conversation about like, I don't know how much we should show her. I don't know what. So the two of you take a middle seat, and then there is a section in the back. Moscow looks like you remember. You've traveled here before, not spent a ton of time. Although it seems on arrival gray and drab compared to New York with its lights and its shows, you recognize the small things that you remember about the place. One woman walking down the street in that fashion that you saw in the same magazine that she did. There's a couple of things here and there that you can pick out that are spots among the people that connect with you. But the city itself is much like you remembered it. And everyone conforms. At least outwardly. And you feel those feelings.
This is so Dostoevsky. I'm smitten.
Because you conform. You're wearing this uniform. And those tights. How do you guys feel about them tights?
They're very tight.
Actually,
Stockings?
the tights are the best part about this outfit, honestly.
No.
My feet are killing me. These heels.
Everything that you've had to do to get a chance to fly around the world is the same thing that those women are doing that you're seeing walk down in that outfit that you've spotted on a runway before. You're feeling the same things every time you see that spot of color in the distance.
Oh, fuck the system.
It's everywhere. It's here. It's in your own country. It's everywhere. And Nancy feels it too, because she looks around and you kind of see the look on her face. You brush a bit of her hair out and she just like, I have done so much for everyone else to make this a success. And if it doesn't work out, they'll blame me. And not a bunch of those idiots. And you know what? For the first time in my life, I think I could use a drink.
Absolutely. Yes, honey, you deserve a drink. You've worked so hard, and the party's gonna be amazing. And I know that you feel.
I don't have anything to wear.
Oh, girl.
I have this suit. Is this suit going to be acceptable? I figured that when we got here, it's Russia. It's the Soviet Union. It's the USSR. I thought everything would be super great. And
Utilitarian.
have you seen the guest list? There are actresses, famous actresses on this guest
Oh my
list.
God, who's on this guest list?
Ballerinas?
Who's the famous actress on this guest list? Tell me, I love
The real star.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
Or sorry, Russia. 'Cause is it?
Yeah, it's Soviet
It's the
Union.
USSR at this
The
point.
real stars of the Soviet Union are the Russian ballet right now because I researched this.
Two ballerinas will be there and an actress. And as you're in the car traveling to the brand new hotel,
Shit to wear?
you have brought stuff with you.
Yeah.
I think I have a few extra pieces if you want to come and try them on.
Does any of us have an extra uniform? Because we could just wear our uniforms and embrace it. Lean into the jank.
Oh,
You're deciding in the car, just so you to Nancy will give you a couple of names. So Larissa Sivko is the famous actress. Larissa Sivko. Everyone recognizes her name. No, not for real. I made this up. You gotta make it. I gotta make up some things.
Yeah.
In this case, she's a famous actress. She is recognizable by name to all of you.
okay.
Mostly because who is the cinephile in your group?
That would be me because
And you've brought home some really, you've dragged them out to foreign films,
yes, indeed.
Right?
My grandmother got me into it.
right? She says Tamara and Valentina, they are both ballerinas, and she just going on about how beautiful and lovely and light and graceful, and how is she going to possibly, what if there's dancing? So Nancy's in a spiral, but you've reassured her that you were going to give her a makeover, you're going to put her in an outfit, and you're going to help her achieve her dreams at this party.
Absolutely. We both.
She's vibing.
You're acting like I know how
Yes. Get out of here.
And she,
Ah, I loved her in those pieces. She's in the talking
Larissa. That was the same name, first name from Dr. Zhivago. It's Russian.
Don't worry, darling. We're gonna make you spiffy.
Yeah, we're gonna get her a drink because she said she could use a drink, so we're gonna get her.
Dramamine?
Okay, wait. You get into the room. You have your luggage. You have Nancy. The room is palatial. It is ridiculous. You could all have individual bedrooms. It's a suite. Nancy is gonna lose her mind, except that you quickly provide her with some alcohol.
Let's bring her into the bathroom to do makeup. Will one of us do a little walk around?
Yeah, I'll do a little walk around.
See if there's anything here we don't want
I
necessarily.
don't know.
And you and I will start making.
Yeah, really.
Scrounge, I guess.
Scrounge. Okay, we are also gonna do a quick eyeball from everybody.
Okay.
You have a bunch of active. Spend your luck if you need it. So if you are at 5,
Can I spend a
or
luck
6,
point to scrounge?
If
I got an
don't-
8.
8 is good. Unless you, the only thing you could, if you push it from a 9 to a 10, there's no consequences. If you push it from a 6 to a 7, you succeed.
Right.
I'm the master of consequences. Give her tits.
Okay, so you've rolled a
To scrounge for 8.
8, so you succeed. But you're able to mostly make Nancy over.
Oh, I'm looking around the lake apartment. I
Oh,
don't know shit about making her keep it pretty.
You guys are doing this sort of, so you're just searching. Okay. I'm gonna spend my papers, please. Thank you, chat. You're gonna find a note there that's not addressed to you.
I'm gonna read it because I'm super
Addressed to
inquisitive.
Gisela.
I'll read it.
Don't dare.
It says, "Dear daughter."
Holy shit, that makes so much sense.
Make sure you come home. When you get home, do not trust Jane. I'll leave that with you. Over here. What are you guys working on?
Eyes, lips, face, hair.
Wait, you gotta sing the song, Motion.
What's that?
Makeover, 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 makeover,
I was thinking of
makeover, makeover,
Nancy,
makeover. For you and me.
Nancy singing, you're drinking, she falls into you a little bit.
Oh,
Oops.
You know what? I'll leave you two to get more acquainted. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting ready in the bathroom.
And I kind of just shut the door behind me, like,
what's with me in bathrooms with people?
I like,
And then she falls on you.
they're like, shut the door.
So what brought you to, organizing these big events with all these fancy government people? I mean, with a face like that, you could have been anything.
We're gonna leave you to flirt with her as we head outside the door. And she's gonna tell you a bit of her life story.
Amazing.
Yeah. She reasonably flirts back, but is bad at it.
Ah, yes.
Okay. And you get
It's called gay panic.
Yes.
she doesn't really know much about who she is as you dig into this a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay. On your end.
Yeah. I want to look around the room.
Okay. So
Are we still gonna eyeball first?
Oh yeah, I didn't roll the eyeball.
yeah, you're like eyeballs.
I was quiet for a long time.
Eyeball.
Excited to talk.
Okay, eyeball.
Eyeball?
Yeah.
Everyone eyeballing?
For you, we're gonna do it as the approach up to the room. So
Okay.
on your way there.
It's cocked.
6.
I'd say it's cocked.
got a cock,
I'd say
apparently.
it's got a re-roll. It's a cock.
Or you can spend a luck.
Or it's been a luck.
If it's cocked, you can reroll.
I think you actually had one. I'm just trying to get an update.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a 7. Sounds like a 7.
yeah, I'll say that this new one we spend. So you get a 7. It's a success.
Okay.
So success at a cost. So your eyeball and approach to the room, on the way to going upstairs with the ladies, and then you're digesting this information, you're picking out that the crowd is already full of a lot of government and military officials. And you've been traveling through the lobby and then through the hotel, and although they've tried to make it as international friendly as possible, so maybe a little more colorful, maybe a little more interesting. You're picking out that the banners that they have, it is the history of aviation, but you notice very quickly that they're advertising these cosmonauts there, and the cosmonauts, who you can recognize from their photos everywhere, come see them and attend lectures and all weekend, and they'll be in the city. There's two very tough-looking men who follow them everywhere. It's hard to tell what their names might be. One is in his 40s, one's probably in his 50s. They look dangerous. And the cosmonauts that you recognize briefly as they travel through the hotel in the background are never unattended. And those gentlemen, everyone is not from here. They're probably staying at the hotel too. As an academic, and as you mull this over in the room with everyone else, those cosmonauts look like very smart cuties that are wandering around. But if somebody has suspicious info, it might be the other two dudes with them.
Okay.
So your cost to go along with it. They see you watching.
Blow my kiss.
Sick. Okay. Can I speak to one of them?
No, not. You've had to go upstairs with the rest of your team.
Just
So
postures.
you and the rest of the flight attendants, you do your best to just be like, "Oh, I'm flight attendants." You go unnoticed by being noticed. Right? That was the point of the CIA picking you.
Right.
Unnoticed by being noticed.
They could not have picked worse flight attendants.
Yeah. This is all character work for sure.
Dear mom and dad.
Travel with the team upstairs. Do you want to reveal any of this to anyone else in the room? Or do you hang on to this info?
I'll hang on to it.
Okay, anyone else upstairs before we head down? You need to go to the party. Your option is you can travel in your cute flight attendant outfits, potentially pressed and tidied up.
I have no idea what I would have brought.
I'm going to search. I rolled an eyeball when you asked for it.
Oh, good.
Resolve
And?
that. 7. I want to resolve my eyeball.
I have an eyeball. Just saying.
When you look inside the closet, there's a party dress for each of you.
What color?
Exactly your size.
Oh my god, now we can definitely give one to Nancy. As an extra outfit.
Oh yeah, just gonna her pick.
There isn't one for Nancy. There's 4 dresses.
Yeah, I know, but now we can give
brought
her one of
things.
hers.
So are you gonna give her one of the dresses that was?
I didn't bring
left for you?
shit.
No,
We're gonna put those on.
What color's my dress?
What color is your dress? Pick.
I get to pick? Chat, pick my dress. I don't know shit about fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna say that we're gonna roll. Everybody roll a d6, and I'll pick the color of your dress.
Sweet! I love this. Is it Reggie Piv? Because there's 6 colors.
1.
5.
It is 1, but red is not my color.
Okay, so we'll say that your dress is burnt orange.
Sweet.
You're in red.
Yep.
And at the other end,
5.
so you're
Oh.
in.
Like a beautiful.
It's gonna be purple.
Yeah, periwinkle. Let's go with periwinkle.
Oh, a light purple.
Yeah.
Okay. And your number?
6.
So, probably a super dark indigo.
Damn girl.
Okay. And they are fashionable. They are extremely tight. They fit you very well.
I asked Nancy to do up my zipper, which is real low.
Slowly.
Yeah, her hands are really cool. And
Is that the success at a cost?
They're cool.
she zips you up and lingers as she crosses your bra strap.
She does. That's working well.
She knows exactly what she's doing. This is her first.
Okay. Okay.
It's like Victorian porn.
I don't know if it matters, but I rolled a 5 on my eyeball.
Okay. We
It's
got some
historical.
more. And you rolled a 5? Okay. Do you want to eyeball in the room or you were eyeballing on the way up?
I think originally when it was set up, I was eyeballing the room. but
Right,
if
okay, so
I
inside the
feel
room.
like it's more helpful if I.
We did a scrounge when we were in there. Let's say leaving the room. This is where the eyeball happens.
Okay.
You all are dressed up. Nancy has her clipboard back out, but she looks really beautiful. She's probably borrowed a pair of your heels. She's feeling pretty confident and a little tipsy. And she is looking to all of you and she says, check in with me.
Yes.
And I have drink tickets. She gives you all drink tickets. And she passes out a couple of extra things to you, which are some pamphlets for the event, which outline the guests. Tells you a little bit more about the cosmonauts and a little bit more about Robert's best friend, Victor.
I should go first in line because I have tickets from. He's the guy who gave us the tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get you into the big event where everyone is.
Oh,
And-
I see.
Yes, and so that is the main section in the main hall, and you can all travel there. While you're there, the eyeball. That is a fail.
Yeah.
On your way there, you're looking around.
Should I spend a luck point?
What is it?
roll?
It won't take you into success.
Then never mind.
We're gonna have you take a mark.
Shit. I ain't scared of no mark.
Because what you do spot is a fireplace.
Okay.
And around that fireplace, a bunch of dry old newspapers,
What?
a bunch of piles of wood, and a bunch of men who look at you
There it is.
the way they do.
I would.
Dry old men. They're very flammable.
They, as you walk past, they don't connect with your face.
Start down below and they go up to that a little bit, but not the whole way up.
What else is new?
You overhear them speaking. Do you speak Russian?
I memorized some little bits and
So
bobs.
you, as the academic, one of the academics in the group, two academics, you've studied a bunch of languages. You've picked up a little bit through the
I
time.
do speak Greek.
They're not speaking Greek. They're speaking Russian.
Art history.
That's true. You pick up a few phrases, and you can kind of pick out a few words, and none of it is kind.
Think of a sick burn, Bev, right now, not in the shower or 4 hours from now.
Your character's
Russian burn.
Your character's having the same thought because she's overwhelmed.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
They look disgusted.
And then I'm gonna gesture to the color of my dress because that means something to me, and I don't care if it means something to them.
They whisper to each other, and you can't hear them. And the four of you walk into the main hall, full of people. It is a very official feeling party, but the four of you are very good at conversation. You've been picked by the CIA and your airline. I mean, you've been selected. You're good at this. The four of you are interesting young women. You're attractive. You're educated. You can hold a conversation. Some of you even in Russian. And you look around, everyone eyeball at this event.
Oh, I think I should burn a luck point.
Okay.
Right now, Ginny
Burn a
is...
luck to pull you to a 6.
I'm at a 6. So
Okay, so pulls you to a 7. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So 7. 7.
3. 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Ginny is wondering what the hell is wrong with the other flight attendants in this airline that wound up with her somehow being the best choice.
Okay, so success. You're able to pick out a couple of people in the crowd, including the cosmonauts. They're cute little buttons.
cutie patooties over there.
Yeah, they are.
Space boys.
You know, they look like they're maybe 20s, 30s.
So eligible.
You've got this like document from Nancy, who you can spot across the room, and she kind of like shyly waves at you guys as she's like, "You're a new best friend." Sergei Umarov, he has accomplished a bunch of stuff. He's chatting with people, seems excited to be there. Ivan Zabelin, also there. And you notice the same thing. There are 2 very burly guys with them. They do not leave their side.
Okay. Do I see any? They don't have any documents, right? They're not carrying anything with them.
It's hard to pick it out because James and Barb are there too.
Oh, God damn it.
And they look like they want to chat with you. And they keep trying to get your attention, and they whisper, and they keep trying to wave and whisper. And
Just avoiding eye contact.
not making eye contact.
Can I roll to see if I see that happening?
Sure. Yep. You failed your first eyeball.
Yeah.
So when you were looking around, you were actually only distracted because Nancy kept looking at you.
Nancy. Oh shit.
Don't catch feelings.
I'm trying. I'm gay. It happens.
Careful, this is a dangerous place.
You don't gotta be gated.
This is
Not
not
catch
a good
feelings.
place.
This is not a good place for
What you're
this.
gay on.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous
Probably
country.
not. Oh shit, I got a 6. I would like to use a point to clock what's happening over here.
And you do.
So I see that and I come bumbling over to try and take James away from this situation. Thank you. Wow, you clean up so nice.
And he does. So you succeed. You attract attention away from your good friend Gisela. Your success at a cost. Nancy notices you with James. James. And she looks heartbroken.
Oh, Nancy, stop.
She's not close enough to you to talk to her. Instead, she runs away to talk to other people.
Rip that bandage off.
And James continues a conversation with you. The other 2 ladies entering the party.
There's 2 things I want to do, and maybe I can roll for which order they occur in. But I want to find Rosemary because we didn't really get the chance to touch base about her grandma's ring, and I am
The 2 of you are together.
avidly curious.
2 of you are together if you want to ask her now.
Did you get the ring?
Yes, I did.
Why is it so important?
It was my grandmother's, but it's got something engraved on it.
And what is that?
Very, very important coordinates.
To what?
I can't tell you everything right now, but please, I've asked you before and you have. Can you just trust me?
What do you need?
I need to find out more about what's happening, who's involved, and I need to find my grandfather.
Who's your grandfather?
We've seen all the pictures and everything. You know how close we were.
Yeah, but is he at this party?
I don't know where he is right now. He's missing.
Missing. Anything more you can give me in that?
Reach out.
Reach out. 6. Luck
You can
point?
spend a luck point.
God, we have none left.
I think that I'm trying to measure how many we have. I think you still have one, but I'll let Andrew help me out with that. So, on a successful reach out, you can relay to her your secret.
Do I come over so she can whisper it in my ear?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it just to Bev.
Okay.
Okay, everybody else close your ears. Tell her what you know about when you went to look for that find and you didn't find what you were looking for. And why you went there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I needed to find my grandmother's ring.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Do you remember what we had to do that night, that long
Oh,
ago?
vividly, yeah.
Okay, and you remember what happened with Jax and the fight we had?
Oh, yeah. No, you were right to do so.
Well, he had the ring on him.
Why?
He took it from me because it is very, very valuable. It's way more valuable than it is just being a ring, just being
So it's not just a sentimental
carnelian.
item.
No, absolutely not. This
Okay,
is-
so why would anybody not involved or who didn't know your personal history or what we did
It has a series of numbers and letters on it. That's
coordinates to
etched.
something?
Yes.
Is it the space gun?
I don't know. That's what we have to find out.
We should assume it's the space gun.
Always assume it's the space.
So the important information that you guys don't know, but it's fine. When Rosemary, you guys helped Rosemary when she came to you and said that she pushed her suitor's body down the stairs, or he fell. Whatever happened.
He tripped. It could happen to anybody. There's a loose.
He had it coming.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, the four of you buried the body. And
As you do.
As you do.
you disposed of it
Trust
together.
the neat freak to
If you would have
clean
been
up
there,
a
you
crime
would have
scene.
done the
Rosemary.
same.
Rosemary's ring was still on the body, and she went back to it. The only person who knows this information now is you. She went back to get that ring, and the body and the ring were gone.
Wait, I have so many more questions.
Same.
He had your grandmother's ring? Or was
So
it
did you
every
go back?
You don't know this.
You went back and got the ring.
She didn't.
So-
She found the ring on Mary's hand.
Yeah. I went back for it, love. 'Twas not there.
So there's
Or
a
the
third
body.
party tied in, and that's
Body
how they know.
missing.
That's how they know it's the CIA, and that's how they know to come to you and come to me because they all know what we did.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, ding, ding.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I was gonna do? I don't even remember. Yes, I do.
Okay, everyone knows. Between the two of you,
Heavy shit. Are you okay?
No,
What can I do to help?
not really.
What do you need from me?
Okay, you know what might be helpful is if you go and charm Robert again.
I'm gonna. That was my
Ask
next
if
thing.
he
Was
knows
to
my
roll for Bob.
grandfather or where my grandfather.
What is your grandfather's name?
Alexi.
Alexei.
Alexi.
Just the.
No love. Alexi.
No last.
same last name as Rosemary.
I don't
Trust-
know fucking Rosemary's last name. We just liked it.
Christensen.
Christensen. Okay. Alexei Christensen.
But he'll know the first name. Don't worry.
Okay.
He'll know
Okay.
it.
Gotcha. So can I scrounge? Scrounge.
Snoopy scrounge?
Can I do the trash panda thing for looking for Bob?
You can eyeball for him.
I can eyeball
Okay,
for Bob.
while you roll that, going back to our two athletes, you're also loose in the party, and you're dealing with someone else's backstory. But you also know that your job here from the CIA, they have so much information about your past, and ladies, you would like to have a successful, beautiful life someday, which doesn't involve someone knowing your business.
Yeah, I want to get married. I want to have 2.5 children, a white picket fence, and a dog in the suburbs of New York. Is that too much to ask
Does she
for?
want that?
2.5 children is fucking resplendent.
That's what she's been told she wants.
Right.
Perpetual point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Dangerous.
Is there?
You're a lady, you can't have those.
What's an idea?
Thought about getting a lobotomy.
I just have titties.
Artie boob!
It's the left one, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait.
Always love.
Where is the cloakroom? Coat check, if you will.
It's not hard to spot. It's being staffed by a young woman.
A young woman. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go over to the coat check. Okay. Can I eyeball to see if the coat check has like, are they doing tickets? Is it just honor?
Sure.
What's going on with the coat?
Okay.
Ooh, 11.
You scope it all out.
Yeah.
You can see that she is doing it's not tickets.
Okay.
It is just that someone dropped something off, and she better fucking remember.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a second, put on my best actor face, and I'm gonna go up to her and be like, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I don't know if do you speak English? Any English?" Niet. I lost something. My coat. I can't find my coat. Did it end up in the coat check? Can I come and look at the coat check?
Reach out.
Just like really putting on a whole like.
But you speak a few Russian phrases, right?
Yeah, that's 6. I'm gonna use the luck. Enough Russian phrases to be like I'm gonna act really distraught.
Okay.
And just be like.
She
"Oh,
lets you back.
Right.
And back there, however, you turn as you're pulling a coat that you're kind of looking through things, and as you turn back, you spot definitely the eyes of Larissa Sivko, the famous actress. You've watched her in many Russian films. She is glamorous, porcelain, composed, in her late 30s, and she looks back at you, and she recognizes you. Roll for gay.
No!
She does, hey?
And she just says to you in Russian, in a phrase that she absolutely knows you will understand, "We'll have drinks later." She says this to you in a way and a cadence that is extremely concerning.
Great. Good. Okay.
But you get into the back with the coats.
Great. I would like to scrounge
Okay?
for briefcases.
Roll. Add your guts. You're back there.
8.
+1. Okay. Or you've already
That's
added it.
+1.
Okay. Success. So you find a collection of assorted items that have been stored back there.
Great. Are they open?
No, they are all locked. You are notoriously bad at that.
Okay. I am going to. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I have a drink in my hand. Of course I do. It's a red wine. I'm going to
Don't worry about
take the nearest woman's coat,
Okay?
spill the red wine on it, ditch the glass, and then I'm gonna go up yelling to the lady. Be like, "What have you like? This is this is my coat. This is very expensive. You're supposed to be staff here, so you're supposed to be."
How
taking-"
fluent in Russian are you speaking, or are you doing it in English?
I'm doing it in like Ranglish, like half
30%.
Yeah, I don't want to. You're going too much Russian right now. Like I'm just doing it a little,
Okay.
Spanglish style.
Okay.
Okay, half and half. But I'm gonna be like and I look very glamorous, and I'm gonna really act up. I think.
Roll.
Yeah. 9.
Okay. She's not sure what you want, but she's prepared to offer you what you need.
Right. Something to clean the coat. Like I want her to leave. That's what I'm saying. You go and you get club soda and you clean my very expensive coat because I'm a very expensive, important person.
She understands enough to run away to go get something to help you.
As soon as she leaves, I'm going to be sort of rounding up as many suitcases as I can. Putting coats over them.
Suitcases or briefcases?
Briefcases, sorry.
Briefcase.
Briefcases.
Yes.
Pockets is baggins.
And I'm going to, is there like a back entrance?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and
You sneak around,
find a closet somewhere.
and you just you're carrying as many as you can,
Yep.
and you race to a secluded place,
Yes,
and
closet.
you stack them.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Done.
And then I'm gonna close that door. Like it's gonna be in a secluded place.
Sure.
I'm gonna come back. Has she come back yet with my coat?
No.
I'm gonna leave the coat room and go find her.
Okay.
Well
These two.
Right. So I see the two cosmonauts over there. But I one look like Sergey and Ivan.
They look like those gentlemen.
All right. So
You can tell enough to pick them out from their photos are around everywhere.
okay. So I'm going to grab a glass of whatever wine is kind of like off the waiter's plate, and come up to them and be like, "Oh my god."
The handlers block your way.
Okay.
Hi.
You're there with her?
I would like to talk to the handlers.
Okay, so you try to talk to the handlers. Do you speak Russian?
I do.
So,
So great.
in Russian, what do you say to them?
I'm gonna say Доброй ночи. Стазовод Rosemary.
Okay. So you attempt to start up a conversation to distract so that you can talk to the.
Yeah.
I don't want to vibe with them. Like I'm here working too. Isn't it a bit of a chore? Haha. That'd be really nice to them.
Ah.
Okay. You can roll. Add your guts,
Add my guts.
which for you is a -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, so 10.
Minus 1. That is enough.
So you succeed. So you're able to still chat them up. They actually get quite interested in the fact that there is a young American woman who is surprisingly beautiful, and she is educated and interesting, and she speaks excellent Russian. They get distracted talking to you. What are you up to?
So I go up to Sergey and Ivan, and I'm like, "Hello, I know this is gonna sound strange.
How much Russian do you speak?
None, barely.
So all in English.
All in English, and I'm just hoping they understand me. I say, I know this is gonna be crazy, but I'm a huge fan of yours.
Fan, yes.
Yeah.
Signed photograph.
Yes, are you staying in the hotel? And I kind of like try making myself look very appealing.
Do you make that sound?
Yeah, that's the sound of me smushing my boobs together. Crunching noise.
Roll for hooligan, which is for you. You can add your guts as well.
Why? Why is it so bad?
11.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right, chat. We actually still really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need help.
So,
Hashtag what?
It's better than crunchy, so I'll take it.
Crunchy is
I
not
didn't say.
moist.
Ivan laughs and is clearly interested. And introduces you to Boris and Savkus, who you were talking to, and says this party.
Party, yes!
He tries to tell you in Russian, but you don't know how to follow it all. You would pick up a little bit just hearing over.
Say, Pulvislissima. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. And you can pick out that he's trying to tell you about how, like, someday he's going to go back to space. It's his dream. And whatever happens, if he could just, be the first man to do something else new, and you Americans put a man on the moon. And he's just, like, very excitedly just, like, jabbering right at you.
Yeah.
You're following very few words of it. And
Boobs. Yeah.
also into those.
Yeah.
Loves the boobs.
Yeah.
Loves space and boobs, don't we
Yeah.
all? And he spends some time. Right?
It's a classic Neil deGrasse Tyson. Right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not.
I have more questions than I do answers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's not call anyone out or get canceled.
Yeah,
so
yeah, fair enough.
Pivot.
Fair enough. Pivot.
You spent some time interacting here, and they would like to party more.
Yes.
Is your impression?
Okay. All right.
But the cosmonauts are drinking a lot. You get the impression that those two gentlemen are having quite a few, and the handlers are not drinking at all.
Right.
And they keep looking at each other and making contact. And you can pick out, because you speak more Russian, that they are trying to convince the gentlemen that they should just go back to their rooms and sleep, and that there is more time for public events in the future, and that if they would just go back to rooms 801 and 802, that they could get some rest, and that would be more productive for them and better for the country.
Let's do that. Let's help these guys out.
Or do we head back to the rooms without them?
We know where they're going to.
Yeah. What if one of us keeps them distracted? Probably you, because you actually speak the language.
I will hang out with those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you party.
100%.
But down here. You party down here.
Yeah.
Is there are they keys, like physical keys to get into the rooms?
You have a physical key.
Yeah, it's the 50s.
Wait, am I staying by myself? Should I eyeball for prison tattoos?
We haven't come that far. Don't act like we have.
No. I mean, who cares?
So what would you? What's the next move?
Um,
One of you staying with the group? There's 4
I
gentlemen.
think you got those cosmonauts.
Okay, I'll stick with cosmonauts.
I'll stick with the criminal thugs.
They do not leave the sides of the cosmonauts.
Sick.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
let's all go back together.
Okay.
Party boob.
Okay, party boob. Yep. All right.
Party boob. One boob.
Yep.
The 2 of you eyeball.
got Nancy.
Roll an eyeball. Also yourself,
7.
Ginny.
9.
success with the cost. So both of you notice your girlfriends are leaving with 4 men.
Yeah.
Why did we not have an agreed upon symbol?
For like, I'm
Okay,
It's all different signals, every single
this
one.
is the IRL one I have with my girlfriends. Is weirdo in ASL is this with 3 fingers.
Oh.
When we're creeped out, we do the.
I mean, we're not creeped out. Just
It's
so
danger. It's
Yeah, just dangerous. Just
Okay, so
funny.
they are able. Yeah, you are able to connect with them as they watch you leave. What's the vibe they're getting?
I live for the nod. If you're okay, just give me the nod.
I think it's on.
I guess the question is, do you guys want to come and help us? Because distracting 4 men for 2 people is difficult. Or is it? I don't know. I got limited skills.
Oh, R.
There's. This is the math is simple.
You're fine. You're fine. You're
Lots.
living the dream.
1 boo per person.
1 to 2 ratio.
Okay. So
Y'all are fine.
you connect with these
I
gals.
just want to find Robert and ask about this fucking guy.
I need to find her.
Thanks,
though.
man.
Okay, so
Right.
2 of you quickly. You know your friends have
Yes.
left. We're gonna come back to the 2 of you, make it up to the rooms with the cosmonauts. You 2 are here. Robert's here. He's
Can
here
I
with
squeeze
Victor.
your hand as you go by and just like, cause it's like I want to.
I need to
Can I
find
get a
you.
moment?
Okay, the 2 of you are together.
Okay.
There's a bunch of briefcases in the closet just outside the cloakroom. It's like a secret closet.
Is the closet unlocked?
The closet is unlocked.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Yes, you go.
What am I looking for, honey?
The papers is I don't know.
The papers.
I don't know some official person.
How many shots do you have?
Okay, so you bring your friend to the cloakroom.
I'm so proud of you.
I think I'm not gonna bring her there.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
send
send her
her
to-
because I feel like it's too suspicious. Of
So
me.
you're
I have
trading
mission
tasks.
objectives. I'm happy.
As we walk by, can I just mouth to you guys?
You tell her 801, 802.
Yeah.
Oh.
As in, like, where we were going. So if this is
I was
failing,
like,
yeah.
you can join us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Murder and shit.
Okay. I make my way towards Bob.
What is the room number in my pocket?
504.
The same floor. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Send him another note. Change of plans. 801 to 802.
You bring him up there too. The boo ratio is like getting
Okay,
harder
so
and harder. We're getting
you're in the cloakroom. I don't know what you're up to. And we're gonna go back to the 2 of you.
Yes.
The elevator. The Boris and Savkas do not look excited about the fact that 2 flight attendants are traveling upstairs with them.
That's fair.
I get it.
Just giggle. they'll be
You hear
fine.
them both be like, "We should get rid of them. We should make these ladies go away."
What? No way, man. We're a lot of fun.
Yeah. I in my very shitty Russian, brokenly am telling them about how much I love chess and that I know that there is
Roll for hooligan.
Russian chess player. Yep. Oh no. 5.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, he's just so amazing. I just love the Russian culture.
And one of them turns to you and says, "Favorite Russian chess player."
And I say the most Russian name I can think of.
Bob
Which
Fraser.
is? Tell me that. I know about Bracer.
It's the only chess player I know, let alone national.
So you come up with something
Yes.
on the spot.
I'm like, oh god.
He
That's
doesn't
the most
really.
Russian name.
He clearly is like, she's full of shit.
Yeah.
But they are also a bit like, I mean, the other guy is trying to convince him that maybe the cosmonauts spend some nights, have fun times, it's fine. So the 2 of them are really conflicted.
Yeah.
And so you pick that up, but one of them is not keen to
I'm
let you leave the elevator with the boys.
gonna lean into being stupid.
Playing stupid.
Yes.
Thank you, madam. Don't sell yourself.
What are you doing to help?
What am I doing now? I don't know.
Busted another.
No, I didn't.
No, you're good.
I'm saying
You look
that's
great. Real great.
Okay. No,
Move, bust a button.
So, what's happening is that I've been trying to make some just like, oh, it's the end of the workdays and that shit conversation with them in Russian. And I was like, you know what would be really good? I have the best vodka in my room. Why don't we have a shot before the night's over? She's going to bed. She's an idiot. Don't worry about her. She's so beautiful, though. Like, don't even worry about it. And
I work for Pan Am.
tell her
she's never been touched
I
by a
was
man.
gonna come
So
here today,
I'm gonna
but
let you
I'm
roll our special move that we use here for this game, which we called Ride or Die in session 0. So you're here to make this happen with her to try to turn the tides. So roll your dice.
6.
Add 1 for skill. It pushes you into a success at a cost.
Of course.
Okay, so they're gonna agree to let you all in. And they let you off the elevator on floor 8. And then they lock the elevator.
They can do that?
You can't do stairs in our outfits. Trust me, I tried.
So
Polyester.
they look at you and both of you, and they speak in English because they assume you both know it, and they say, "You have 20 minutes." Give them a good time.
Oh, yes.
They leave you. They leave you to go entertain, and they leave outside. They're standing outside.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I was kind of thinking you could take this one, and I was just gonna hang out with them.
Okay, they leave you downstairs, back at the party. We've got you're in the cloakroom, heading for briefcases.
I was gonna try and find Bobby, but yeah, I can do that.
On the way by, you can have a quick chat with Bobby. Bobby and Victor have very little to give you.
I mean, cough, 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 Alexei. Alexei? Alexei?
Okay, quick information that you gain there. They know the same thing that you do. No one's heard from him. A famous American astrophysicist is missing.
Okay, yep, I'm in the cloakroom like a goblin.
Okay. Roll close break. You're gonna break into these briefcases. You can roll your dice and add 1.
Oh my god, that's 13.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up. Look at that.
So
Look at that.
every single one of these briefcases is your bitch. You open every single one of them and you just go through everything.
Give me
oh
your
shit! Can I take any cash?
I take the rubles.
You steal all the everything that looks like money.
There's no repercussions for this.
Not right now. Okay. There are documents in there that say Almaz.
I take pictures of
One of those briefcases.
I take pictures of them.
Okay.
Can I like personally glean any information off of this, or am I just?
Yeah, you can. There's the 3-panel Mech-A synthetic aperture radar, a TKS docking port, a 23mm Richter rapid fire cannon, and an S2 space-to-space cannon. On this, not a satellite, the Russians are hoping to launch as OPS-4, the next Almaz station. It's not a satellite. It's a military space station.
It's a Star War.
It's a Death Star.
Star War. A single Star War.
It's 1.
You can read more about this on Wikipedia. It didn't actually launch. Okay, so you take a bunch of photographs from that briefcase. You lock it back up. With a 13, no one notices you do this. You have what you're looking for. You're loose in the party.
I am. I did see the 801, 802 thing. I think my biggest in right now, I'm gonna go check on Nancy for a bit.
Okay? We'll reach out.
I just want to see how she's doing because I know that I kind of hurt her feelings. Oh, great, 8.
Okay. She's cool, but gets it. She is also trying to do her job.
Yeah.
She seems you are too.
Yes. How many keys do we have to our room?
You were given 4 keys.
I give her my key. Be like, come find me after. We all have a job to do here. But, you know, we gotta be discreet.
We'll see.
Okay.
And she talks off.
Okay.
She doesn't give you a definitive, but she doesn't say no.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try and find James.
Okay.
To see how he's doing, what his drunk level is, what's going on. It's only a 4.
He's already gone, but Barb is very drunk, still there, chatting with a bunch of people, and she says you should probably get upstairs before nothing is gonna happen at all, because that's how many drinks he had, and I'm just saying.
Oh, like, he's gonna pass out soon is what you're saying? Okay, do you have a... It's 5:04, right?
5:04, because I'm next door. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Barb. And I'm gonna do like a little...
She gives you the like, have fun.
Supportive.
So supportive.
Yeah, Barb.
Okay, I'm gonna do what she says. I'm just gonna get in the elevator and be like... What's going on? But I'm gonna get in the elevator.
The elevator will take you to every floor but 8.
Do I...
Holy shit.
Yeah. We are trapped.
Yeah, maybe I go back down to lobby floor.
Yeah, I'm like rolling out like,
You have
rolling rolls, baby.
pulled from your cleavage the little camera, and you were just like, shh. You have everything about the LMS station and everything.
I ask, I like see you, and I try and get the like, did you get it?
And I'll just do for the first time in my adult life, I'll just look at her and I'll go. I winked with one eye instead of both.
Wow.
Nice.
Big deal.
Incredible.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, I think we should wrap it up then. Like, if we got what we need, we shouldn't linger at this party too long, get ourselves into trouble. I'm gonna go see Mr. James. The girls are already done what I need to.
Do you want me to evacuate the building?
What?
Do you want me to evacuate the building?
Dremel the whole building.
Why?
Maybe not the whole building. Do you want me to evacuate the party? I can do that.
Oh, it's a very flammable fire.
A flammable fire.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about lighting anything on fire.
Suspicious.
Do you need a distraction?
No, I think I just need to go to bed.
You're actually going to bed? You're not going to Buddy Guy's room?
Well, I'm gonna go to Buddy's.
Oh my god, don't sleep there. Are you kidding me?
But I did give Nancy my key, so if I'm not gonna go, he'll be.
That depends. Am I going to be that awkward kid on the futon while you guys bone on the
There are
floor?
so many rooms.
Okay.
I'll do a special knock. I'll do a special knock.
Do you reveal to Ginny that floor 8 is inaccessible?
Yes, I can get them right. They're up there. We can take the stairs.
Yep.
Why don't we go take the stairs?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You go where you need to go. I'm going to
okay.
go set a fire on floor 8.
Okay. So you're both gonna head to floor 8, or are you doing it in the
Yeah.
lobby?
No, I'm setting fire to
In their
the
hearts.
floor.
Okay.
Are you finger gunning me?
You both head up. Okay, you're headed up the stairs in your rooms.
Yes.
Yes.
The cosmonauts are making you drinks and putting on
Oh.
tunes.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say they're putting on tunes?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet
Yeah,
dance.
let's party because I've been
Yeah.
drinking with my grandfather since I was 7, so I can drink more than anyone I know.
You start to smell a fire.
Oh, that's
Oh.
bad.
Oh, we have to evacuate.
And the alarm starts to ring because the entire building is about to be evacuated. And they, as you approach the door, hearing an alarm outside in the hallway that potentially something is happening and the building might be on fire,
Oh no.
they won't let you leave.
Who? The
Those two gentlemen outside would like to escort
guys.
you and the cosmonauts elsewhere. And they're like, you have to come with us.
Why? We were dancing and there's smoke.
Something is suspicious. We all smell smoke.
Yes,
Something's very suspicious.
I agree. It is suspicious. I want to dance.
Both of you roll hooligan.
Oh my god. That was my fault.
5?
It didn't work out. 4.
Chat.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this. You had started a fire outside of floor 8. You are setting off a fire alarm.
I
Y'all
arrived
shouldn't have
at
to put up
floor.
with bullshit men things to make fucking plot points go forward.
I arrived at floor 5, and I'm knocking on the door just as the fire alarm started to. Like, fucking hell. Okay, but I want to get him out of the building because he's just dumb and drunk.
Okay. He is wearing just a tie.
And a smile.
Cute. How much smoke do I smell?
How many minutes we got?
From what I know of this guy,
Enough?
you got 2 minutes.
All right.
Enough smoke. It's you should be finding your team. But he's just like, it's probably whatever. It's probably fireworks. It's a party. And he's trying to like.
You know what? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You know, it'd be really hot if we did it on the elevator. In the elevator.
Okay, he follows you immediately.
Yeah, I put him in the elevator. I press the button and I leave the elevator, so he's going down. I'm gonna go into his room and see what I
You
can.
saved his life. Okay. It's gonna be very confused. Also, it was good.
Thank you.
Okay. He heads down to the lobby. You're still in the stairwell. Your fires are always, and this one is not unlike all of them.
Ginny!
You fucking arsonist. We're still in the
My
building.
character. Sorry, yeah.
Not unlike every other fire you've set, it's just as beautiful as the last.
Oh,
And she takes hard, and the building starts to
That
burn.
Russian vodka, baby. Beautiful.
And you know where you would meet, which is outside. But you two are trapped.
But if I'm outside the 8th floor, I want to make sure these two
So you're gonna
come
stay
into
where
the
you
fire
are.
exit.
Okay, you're at the fire
Yeah.
exit. Where are you headed?
Me?
Well-
I was gonna go to room 5 and see if I could get any. Like, I'm on floor 5. I sent him down. I'm gonna see if I can quickly recon his room if he has any evidence.
You find the name of the congressman that he works for,
Right.
and you take a note. I'll send it to you secretly
Great.
because you know that information, and only Gisela knows that too.
Great.
So you know his name.
So then I find that and I just go down the stairs.
Okay. Are you gonna go downstairs?
Yes.
Okay. You'll be the only person downstairs as you're on the 8th floor waiting outside the fire exit, and you are blocked, trying desperately to get away from 2 men who are attempting to drag you with the cosmonauts to another exit.
cosmonauts aren't gonna do anything. We either go with them or we punch balls now. What do you want to do?
Okay, what if we got to the out of the building first and then punched balls?
I like it.
Okay.
They are racing you to a different exit that isn't the fire exit, where if anyone is waiting for you, that's where they'd be.
Oh shit.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's good?
No, I'm just gonna hold the door.
It's alright.
You're letting the smoke in.
Hold the door.
What do you think? Should we nut punch or should we go?
Let's go with them.
When is
Okay.
nut punch
It's
not
gonna be
the right
fun.
answer?
It sounds like you already have a plan.
Okay.
Roll.
Roll to go with them?
No, you're gonna surprise them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that's what you're doing.
Can I add my guts to this?
Yeah, you can.
Add your guts.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference. 6.
Okay.
Use your anatomy skills.
They take
Cosmically punch this asshole in the dick.
No. 3.
the 2 of you resist, and one of each of you is picked up by them.
No, this dress restricts so much of my movement.
They
Being
take you
only
with them.
125 pounds really is not working out at this
Can
point.
we throw up on them?
You do everything you possibly can, and you cannot escape. The 2 of you have been taken by the Soviet government.
Adventure.
You're in the hallway. The alarm continues. Smoke continues in the building. The whole place is on fire. This brand new, beautiful intercontinental hotel that I have created for this adventure that is currently burning down is on
You know
fire.
who you were bringing to the party, Roz.
That's true. You're in the hallway. Smoke continues. No one exits from this 8th floor. They're taking a different way out. They have another elevator that they take you to. They take you to an unmarked car.
And there's no perception check for me to roll to see where they've gone.
You can roll an eyeball. In this case, you're listening.
Yeah.
Can I be screaming really loudly?
Yeah, you can. You can roll an advantage. Roll
It's not in the
twice
thing!
and take the higher number.
It's not in the thing! Didn't matter. 3.
Roll again. She's screaming.
This is
bullshit! I'm an American citizen. You can't do this to me. I work for Pana.
What are you doing? What are you doing downstairs?
I'm just waiting for them, and I'm starting to panic a little bit because they're not coming. I assumed that they would just be coming down.
Wow. 5.
You can't tell what's happened.
All right, I guess I bust down the door and started looking for him.
The floor is full of smoke. There's no evidence of any people. You watch just at the back as you turn another corner. Each of those gentlemen are carrying one of your friends.
Oh, I see them.
They're heading down a different side elevator.
Okay, I'll attempt to follow them.
Follow. You're still downstairs.
I'm gonna try and find Nancy and be like, I'm pretty sure that my
The building is burning down.
yeah. Okay, so in the thing, this
And just like her mascara is a mess and her hair is
worst case scenario for your party for sure. But I'm very worried about my friends because I think they're still stuck in the building.
I mean, the alarm is going. Everyone should just evacuate the way we're supposed to and follow the rules.
I understand that. My friends aren't known for that.
There's a way that only the Russians can access. The government and military officials can go through. I mean, maybe they got trapped in that.
Let's go. You know the way. Let's go.
I should.
Oh, girl, you should. You should. I'd kiss her.
Okay, roll.
For gay.
Roll for gay.
Not using gay dice.
No,
You use the gay dice.
roll for hooligan and add your guts.
It'd be so much
Hooligan
easier if there
advocates.
was roll for gay dice.
10!
Yeah! Okay.
Amazing.
As you and Nancy together are just like, she's like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah.
She takes you to a back exit, and with her key card entrance, it leads you to a stairwell where you watch 2 men exit an elevator, and they are each of them is carrying your friends. You're coming down after them. You exit after them.
Hey!
So the 2 of you connect. You're watching your friends be taken into a parkade.
Can I just like look around for any weapons I can use? Or anything like lay of the land
Yeah,
that I
I
can
take
use to
off-
fucking nuke these assholes?
I take off my shoe and I just chuck it at one of the guys' heads.
I'm gonna reach down his pants and pull him the most atomic wedgie he's ever had in his life.
Each of you can roll.
I'm gonna grab. If I'm
I'm
seeing
like,
him like tossed over his
I do
shoulder,
die
I'm
and
gonna
I
try to
just
reach and grab his ears and like pull as hard as
Roll
I can.
hooligan.
I'm gonna reach into one titty, grab a can of hairspray. I'm gonna reach into the other titty and grab a fucking lighter, and I got a motherfucking flamethrower. And I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
gonna...
Well, let's 1 second. Let's start with our hooligans.
8.
5.
Okay. You're not able to struggle free.
Yeah.
I throw
A shoe,
a shoe.
and you hit him.
Yes. Does it turn him around?
Yes.
Oh, please, my friends. Oh, the flight attendants. Oh, we're all friends. We're all Americans. We have no idea what's going on. I'm so
The
scared.
only language men speak is violence. Flamethrower?
No! Do I get to add guts for hooligan?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 7.
Okay, so you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You knock the one who's carrying you's gun from his hand.
Grab it.
Because they're both pulling their weapons. You can't grab it. It falls to the floor.
Fine.
But the one carrying you does pull his weapon.
Yeah.
He fires down the hall at you. It grazes your arm. Take 2 points of harm.
Ow!
You have a light injury.
Shit!
Flamethrower destruction!
These want my friends.
Okay, you can roll hooligan. You have negative guts to add to this.
Chat, help me out. 10.
Amazing. You light up the hallway, and so they leave.
Yeah, fucking run.
They take damage,
Yeah, you do.
and they push your friends into a car.
No!
The 2 of you are in a vehicle. It is currently peeling out beneath the on-fire Intercontinental Hotel, and the 2 of you are left in the parkade. There are many vehicles around. Pick up the gun. There is a gun on the ground.
Pick up the
Get it.
I just yell at her, pick up the gun,
We're going.
You pick up the gun. I'm gonna reach out because you got 2 points of harm.
Right.
And I've studied art history, so I know your anatomy inside and out.
Okay.
Roll for gay.
Yes, ma'am.
You can roll to reach out because you do have some light medical training. And you are able to actually roll for hooligan. Can you break into this car?
Yeah.
9. Yes.
I can have my guts.
Yeah.
9.
You break into a car. Alarms go off. The whole place is lighting up. Smoke is continuing to fill places. This building might not be great. Might have been built a little hastily. It's on fire. You have a gun with you.
Nancy, get in.
Nancy is just like, what the absolute? She is sitting in the back, just like as you drive, she's just like screaming around the back seat.
Oh no, I was gonna lean into the toxic masculinity of the time. I rolled a 9 for my reach out.
Okay.
It's on my shifting arm. She's helping me while I shift.
Oh, great! I get to ride shotgun.
Are you-
Get in the back, Nancy? You bitch.
Nancy's
Tying
in the
a
back
piece of
following
cloth
around,
your trembling
and you are
feminine
doing
finger.
triage assessment to the driver.
Yeah.
You're actually able to patch you'll recover 1 point of harm. Yes. You have 1 point of harm.
Got you, babe.
I'm just stressed now.
You're just stressed now. And the two of you are being driven away,
And we're following.
and you're following.
This is
Hot
unbelievable.
pursuit.
Where would they possibly want to take us? I'm just a slightly
How close behind do you
stupid
follow?
woman in a periwinkle dress.
Oh, tailgate these assholes.
Like, okay, well, practically, if they're peeling out, I don't know. Do I still see it, the car? Yeah, I'm going to try and not cause too much commotion. Like, I don't want them to see that I'm tailing them. But I'm going to be, so like, I'm like 1 car length behind. You know? Like, I'm like 1 car behind them.
Every time that you come around the corner, or around the edge of the vehicle to look and see, someone takes a shot at you.
Oh my god.
There's gunfire.
Well then, maybe a bit further behind.
I have a gun. Can I lean out the passenger side and try and shoot?
Are we in the passengers, like the back?
Are they in the same car?
You're in the backseat.
Can I attempt to either knock the gun, if they're shooting out the window, can I attempt to like knock their head into the thing so that the gun
Use
drops?
your power booty.
Maybe
When you use
maybe
other
we
thing.
want to go where they're going.
Well, we already have the thing, so no, we don't. It's the gulag.
Yeah, you're going to Gulag.
You're totally going to a gulag.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we do not want to go there.
The cosmonauts that are with you guys are very confused. They don't know what's happening.
Ransom.
The one not driving looks at the two of them and speaks a bunch of Russian that you understand that says, "Don't say anything. This is the time to shut up." And looks at the two of you, knows that you speak Russian, and tells you the same thing. Do not move, or you'll die.
I mean, I'm gonna.
Dobry noci. I will go
If
to
we
sleep
if
now.
if we lie here and take it, we're going somewhere worse. So we have the opportunity to escape now.
That's what always happens
Yeah.
when you lie
Make
there
them
and
think
take
we're
it.
complying though.
Roll for hooligan as you drive. Add your guts.
Yeah, I'm going to
Just her right now.
get.
Okay.
I need your
Falling
help.
behind.
I
I need your help with this. So I'm going to attempt to grab him, and I need you to push against me to give me as much momentum as I have to slam him as hard as he can so that his hands whip while he's trying to shoot and the gun slaps against the outside of the car and hopefully he'll drop it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's do it.
I need more people like you in my
Let's
life.
ride or die.
Ride or die!
Ride or die, baby.
Not reveal your role, because we're gonna find out what happens on the escape through the streets of Moscow next week. As our stewardesses attempt to flee through the streets of Moscow and find out all of the reveals of what happened to the astrophysicist that you're related to. Why the actress is talking to you. Your fire.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Your father.
Or is he just a sugar daddy?
Daddy.
And what happens to him if you don't come home? What happens to all of you if you don't come home? And what happens if you do? And we'll find out from now when we're live on Twitch.
7 days.
Our
is
second
so
episode
long.
in our or not version of a one shot or not with the Sky Witches. And I really want to thank Bully Pulpit Games for the creation of Night Witches, which is such a beautiful, wonderful experience.
amazing.
And we're so inspired that we are continuing to play a modified version of this game with all of our amazing crew today. We've got Murdoch over here. We've got Tim and Sam in the booth. We have Kevin making overlays. We got Trevor helping us out. We got the whole team at Questline, and we couldn't do this without everybody. And I just love this experience so much with all of you. A couple of you are marked, and we are in a dangerous zone next week. Ginny, Rosemary, I
Trust it to the academics to do the
best
fucking emotional labor.
for everyone.
Party.
We're gonna find out more. I love to hear from everybody in our audience too. I am Rizilla on Twitch, and I'm Squirrels of Doom on Twitter. And message me, let me know what's going on in your games, because when you roll the dice, you make the magic happen. I will see you next time.